total drama tales within the fractured lands. We were gathered up in the in Phandalin, in South Phandalin, near the miners' guild, something like that. I forgot the lady's name.
We were at the
Aisha or something.
blacksmith.
Blacksmith. Sorry.
There's the miners' exchange inside. The people from that.
Right. Yeah. Details. We were getting ready to fight some mind goblins, and they came at us with their strong forces, and we took them down slowly. And then they started whittling us down slowly. They almost destroyed us, but through the power of friendship, we were able to defeat them and stop them from running away with the special green shard that happened to be on the lady's person, which is what they were looking for the whole time. And while we did not know what it was, we decided to keep it. We analyzed it and couldn't quite tell what it was to identify, if I remember correctly.
Oh, it kind of looked like it was going to drive me insane if I pushed any deeper on it.
Yeah, so Proctor used his divine powers of is this a good or evil thing on it, and he said that it's leaning towards evil, but not super evil, but it's very dangerous in the wrong hands. So we held on to it. We decided to go check out Darius's house because he was a former adventurer and he could have some dank shit in there. So we decided to head there. We had like a little look around, and while the dream team of Destiny and Red did some riddle solving, Proctor had a little conversation with a skin flesh gobby boy who told him all about his brave adventure to leave a secret cave with a giant goblin or something that had some crystals in his head, I believe. I might be getting details wrong there.
There was a goblin with crystal in his head, yes, the Chosen.
Yes, and he was working with some tentacle creature, which Todd later pointed out to me was probably a mind flare, and I probably should have figured that out sooner, but we don't know that yet. Proctor made a deal with the goblin that if he shows them where the cave is, which is probably the Fendelver mines, he'd let them stay with them at the fort, and then they went and joined the others. Destiny and Red solved the puzzle with the goblin's help, and they opened a portal to a shadow realm where a mysterious tower was, and Destiny thought, I'll disguise myself as Darius in case there's any security measures and they need to have Darius approved. But then Destiny, being the cheeky, fun-loving chick she is, decided to prank Red as he comes storming in, and Red, not knowing what's going on, seeing a version of Darius there, not knowing where Destiny is, gets super defensive and is ready to throw hands. And Destiny, not understanding Red's lack of sense of humor, is playing along thinking it's a joke, and then that's where their session ended, right as Proctor walked in with a pizza and saw everything on fire. Did I miss anything important? Kalora is also around somewhere.
Always watching. Can't hear the voice. I'm assuming that I'm entering properly.
I'll bring you in. Let me grab you.
I didn't cut out then, did I?
Came through just fine.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Okay, and then let's see. Oh, I need to get you guys to watch together. Do that real quick. So everyone, I believe, including Kalora, I would imagine, would join in seeing that this is probably where they had left off, or they went into, would be the kind of gap in the closet space that they had found.
Yep. And the Corby came with us.
Yes, the Gabo did come with you. Okay. Here's the link. There we are. I'm gonna bring you over to the tower.
This tower was not what I expected at all. Okay, I'm ready to go.
It's fixed. For some reason, Queen and Destiny were tiny sized. There we go. Should be able to see over here.
Queen's still with hell. Queen's not with
Oh.
us.
Oh, that's right. She's not been rebuilt yet.
Yeah.
That is right. There we go.
Okay.
I just need to get Gabo. The two of you would have been the ones squaring off, as Destiny was disguised.
Okay, I'll start with Darius, explain yourself. Darren, sorry.
Sorry. I was moving something. So you didn't attack me yet? Or you are
Well,
going to attack
I'm
me?
right. I'm not gonna. As a rule, I won't PvP a player like unless there's like mind control happening.
Okay. Fair enough. Do you draw your sword?
Yeah, well, because I think you have done something to Destiny.
Okay. Then as you say that, I'm gonna like slouch to one side with my hand on my knee, or my hand on my hip, and then in my normal voice go, seriously? You gonna attack me, or what?
Oh, that voice on that body is disconcerting.
And then I'll drop the charade.
I didn't know you could do that.
Of course you do. I've done it so many times.
I'm thinking back. When have you done it?
I think I did it to you before, like I changed into you.
Oh, is that
Like
when we
a
first
long
met?
time ago.
Okay.
A little bit after we first met, yeah.
All right. Okay. Flip my mind. All right. I didn't know you
Yeah.
could. I forgot you could do that. Probably what I'll say.
Oh, yeah. Also, when Spider was around, when we were asking about Spider with the gnome guy, I turned into Spider to say like, is this what he looked like? Yeah, I've done that. I've done that a couple times.
I don't
You've seen
remember,
it.
and I don't remember how you have that ability. But okay.
It's part of being a tiefling. Out of game.
Right.
I'm a Glacia tiefling. God, and I thought you were supposed to be the smart one.
Well, I am the smart one.
Mm-hmm.
Guess
Whatever
we're
you
all
say.
doomed.
Well, I don't know how we're going to be getting out of here, but here we are.
Is there a backward portal?
There does not appear to be. Just seems to continue to go on for maybe even miles of just gray, different tones. You would notice Color, the last one, kind of phases through while Proctor and the Gabo were watching the two of you having your conversation.
Well, we don't know how time will pass in here, and we have our caravans back into town. We don't know if the goblins will give reinforcements, so we have to hurry through this place. I didn't expect this.
Well,
We get back out in the shopping
how far behind me were you when you came through?
Just moments.
And does it seem like he came in through moments before, moments after I went through?
There doesn't appear to be a time dilation, at least visible to you.
Yeah, and if there were, it would assumedly be minuscule, because he might have said like a moment, and it could have been like, like 30 seconds for me, but like 6 seconds for him. But
We could
it's hard
time could be going slower here for all we know.
Oh my god, it's been 3,000 years on the outside.
No, I mean the other way around. I mean it's been 3 seconds.
Oh my god, it's been 3 seconds on the outside.
Truly a horror. Okay, in the meantime, I'll cast Detect Magic. I mean, I probably would have done it if, like, I knew Destiny had entered and, like, saw this, but since I didn't see Destiny enter, I'll just wait till after the illusion fades to truly detect magic.
Okay. So
And Destiny, can you keep looking like Darren, or is that just limited?
Well, if I have a nap, I can do it one more time.
We're not taking a nap.
So, you will notice a heavy presence of magic. It seems to fill the entire space, as you'll note that this is a conjured demi-plane.
Do I know? Oh, go ahead.
From Color's Detect Magic, you would know additionally that the structure of the demi-plane seems to be very much solid, as if there is a source that it is feeding from. It seems to almost kind of echo out like waves in your vision towards further and further away, rather than staying stagnant. As if this place could collapse if the center falls, rather than it always remaining.
Would I know in my arcane knowledge if the plane collapsed, we'd return, or we'd end up like in the astral plane?
You are not certain. There is only the knowledge of casted demi-planes, which at that tier of spell would be very infrequent. And I would say, even with a knowledge, lacking the spell's experience, you'd be getting various results. Sometimes astral planed, sometimes back where the spell was first casted, 10 feet away from it. It's not intended to collapse prematurely.
Alright, let's get through here.
So the way behind us is just literally just like a
Endless gray void, just continuing. It looks like rolling hills almost, kind of like on this hill itself, where the tower is. But it looks like just gray shades just continue to go and go and go.
And I'll just grab a copper piece. Just infuse it with magic to have it. Yeah, just have it like emit chirping and just like flick it into the void.
Okay, so like have
Just
put
see
a
what
sound
happens.
upon it and just chuck it to see if it will continue to be visible and you can hear it as well.
Yep.
You chuck it as far as you can, and you see this thing within your. It never leaves your vision, making the sound from the minor illusion continue so it lands on the ground. And you see it at a distance from you. It is still there. It doesn't seem like, at least within a throwing of a coin range, the barrier of this place comes to a stop. It seems to be very expansive. Probably more so than necessary.
We're gonna run out of time if we mess around in here. Let's get out.
Well, should we go to the tower? I think it would reason that the exit would be inside.
Seems reasonable. Ladies first.
Thank you. You're finally starting to get me. And I'm going to make my way towards the tower.
Okay. You approach the pale gray tower. Seeing the door there seems to have several imageries placed upon it. Those of cherry trees, blossoms, and skulls. You notice
Does there appear to be a door in there?
there is a door here. Is upon the door.
Cherry
Looks
blossoms, skulls, and what?
Cherry trees, blossoms, and skulls.
Does this give me any like Lady of Flower vibes? Or,
Well,
like, does she do more of, like roses?
maybe more so from what you've seen, roses and flowers. A cherry blossom probably would not be unheard of. But this seems to be more directly one source of flower. There's no other variation here.
I'm gonna smell the wall. Does it smell like flowers or death?
Smells like neither. It smells like very old wood. And as you get close enough to smell the door, you notice the door opens on its own for you.
I'll walk ahead.
Okay, as you walk ahead,
Oh,
you will notice
Magic.
that
Just
this
to look in,
room...
but I'll look in. But I'll let Destiny walk in first.
Sure. You will notice that the room itself is 15 feet tall. Not what it really looked like on the outside, maybe 10 feet ceilings, but inside is 15. You'll see a ladder that will raise up to be putting down what looks to be maybe feet of sorts. It is a nearly 12-foot tall wooden barrier here to keep some sort of medium-sized creature inside of it. There's no creature there, however. There seems to be a barrel sloshing of some sort of liquid. It looks like there is just on the edge of your view, the back end of would be blanking on the name, fireplace. There we go. No sign of doors from your current point of view, just standing outside the door.
Here's an important question. If Darren knew of this place and controlled it, why didn't he use it to evacuate and hide people in the town?
Are you asking that in game or like?
Yeah.
Seems like a private hideaway, not someplace that could sustain a lot of people.
True,
Yeah.
but protect
Maybe
them
he
for a
didn't
short
want
time.
to know about it. You said that
That's-
he was ashamed of his magic. Maybe.
No, he had it taken away from him.
Maybe painful memories.
Checking notes. He used to be a sorcerer in a secret order. And when he left the order, it deprived him of his magical abilities.
So he's a coward.
Let's find out if that's true.
Goblin, stay behind me.
Is
Oh,
Destiny gonna
all
walk
right.
in?
I'll stay
Yeah,
behind.
I'll walk in first. You know what? I'm gonna tap on my green bow and ask Tinder to like help me keep an eye out.
You'll say, okay. They're kind of keep Keep an
Better
eye
be
or
useful this
safety.
time. I swear to God.
Tries to keep looking around very fervently. Little flame from his head keeps going off.
So I'm gonna. You said that there was a barrel, and it was sloshing.
Yes, there is.
Is it like? Does it seem like the sloshing is like going away, or is it like just a constant sloshing of a barrel?
Constant sloshing.
You're not gonna walk in, Destiny. I will.
No, I already walked in.
Oh,
saw
I
the
don't.
barrel.
I haven't refreshed then.
No, it's because my roll 20 isn't loading. I keep on getting the white screen with random text on it for some reason.
Oh, okay. I refreshed. I still see you outside. I'll just walk in.
I'll say that like I've already walked in. Yeah, I just can't
I'll pull you
seem
in.
to get it working for some reason. Thank you so much. I'm gonna walk over to the barrel and I'm gonna look inside of it.
Okay.
Do I recognize the liquid?
As you would open it, you would notice that it does appear to be water. However, it does not seem to stay in one place. It seems to constantly wish to move and throw itself around within, as if it's trying to fight its way out. However, with the containers lifted, it doesn't seem to jump out or anything of that nature.
Can I pull up my expandable cauldron?
Okay.
Is there something in the expandable cauldron right now? I don't remember.
I don't believe you have anything in there currently.
Okay. This is an easy way to get myself killed. Can I pour that liquid into my expandable cauldron?
Sure. You do so. You will notice as it goes into the cauldron and beginning to expand the cauldron for it to fit the volume of the liquid, that the liquid itself is this grayish matter that seems to be very viscous in nature. It kind of slowly warps and shifts again quite violently. Now you have one portion of the liquid in there, one portion in the barrel. Both seem to be swirling around irrationally.
Maybe we should concentrate on getting out of here than testing every piece of liquid in a barrel.
There's a door to your right, as a note read.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Alright, I open the door.
Good. Gabo follows as well. He enters just kind of a little bit behind. As you open the door there, you will notice what looks to be somewhat of an unfinished living room. There is a round table, 3 chairs. There is a candle that is lit but produces only grayish light. And it seems like it never really melts the wax of it. There's just a continual flame almost there. There is what looks to be a cage next to a chest in the top portion of the corner of the room. The cage looks like it could fit a small creature, and inside of it you do see what looks to be a tiny little gray speck flying around at supernatural speeds next to the chest inside the cage, as noted. And there's a door to the north of the room.
Could I take the candle and bring the candle up to the cage?
Sure. As you do, you will notice the grayish light will be able to hone in on the tiny speck. And what you do see is what looks to be a sprite. Tiny, fey-like creature. It seems trapped within the cage.
I'll speak to it in Elvish. That's a Fey language. I don't know, Sylvan. I'll just say, what brings you here?
It kind of stops flying around, and it will kind of look and say, nothing. Nothing brings me here. But here I am. A shard of
Ye-
something that once was.
Shard, you say?
Remainder of something living.
Can we help you?
Help might bring more harm. At least
Would
that
you
is
like
what
to
he
stay in-
believed.
Would you like to stay in your cage? It looks like it's small enough to just fly out if it wanted to, I imagine.
It could, if there wasn't a magical seal on it or something of that nature. But if it was simply a non-magical cage, you probably could fly out quite easily, as you noted. It will say, "Oh, to leave one cage but then be within another? How quaint. I think I am fine as I am."
I'm gonna walk up behind Red and, like, holding my sloshing liquid, I'm gonna say to him, God, shouldn't we try to find our way out of here instead of talking to every creature?
Fair point. At least a creature can talk back.
Kalor, you will notice the cage does have magical aura around it. Transmutation, conjuration. And you will notice the sprite itself does represent some magical around it, a mixture of illusion and conjuration around its form.
Tell me, Sprite, what's in the chest?
Pain. Lost pain. Forgotten pain. Pain that one wished to keep sealed. Sealed within a chest of its own heart and mind.
Would you like us to open the chest?
Oh, do so at your peril.
This little cage that it's in, is it like hanging from the roof, or is it sitting on?
It's resting. It's resting on the ground. It's not resting on any furniture or anything like that. It's just resting next to the chest.
Can I pick up its cage?
You sure? It's about 10 pounds. It kind of looks like made of iron and things of that nature.
Tip it upside down and look all around it. Check the bottom.
You'll notice the sprite kind of stays in the center of it while you're flipping it around. There doesn't appear to be anything on the bottom of it, no carvings or anything like that stand out of the ordinary.
Noticing it not like staying in the center, I'm gonna shake it a little bit, see if it like stays in the center.
Hang on.
There's deviation to it. It's not exactly pinpointed in the center as you try to shake it. There's variance, but it does try to keep itself somewhat from getting bounced around. It does seem to be able to move faster than you can shake this thing.
Is he able to Proctor, could you detect evil on the chest, perhaps?
I see little reason to suspect the chest. I will ask Destiny to put the cage down.
Why is the cage evil?
Just show a little compassion for the smaller creatures.
Yes, please put it down.
I put it down.
And I will divine sense the chest.
Okay. With
And the fairy?
divine sense, it would be caught up in the mix of it as well. You will notice there is a sense of malice to the chest itself, but within the divine sense, you also feel a sense of joy and happiness trapped inside of it. But you get this feeling of almost thorns and barbed wire around the center. The exterior definitely is something of malice that seems like it would wish to harm in order to defend what's inside. But you're not
Is
necessarily
it a
certain what
mimic?
it is. It does not give
Probably a
off.
mimic.
It does not give off any fey, fiend, or undead.
A mimic's an aberration, I believe.
Close, but not exact.
Does anyone want to try and open it?
You will notice one thing: the fey does not actually come off as fey. That's another thing for your divine sense, because that will actually be able to tell you. That
Oh,
one
it's an
is.
illusion.
Well,
It
yeah,
is annoying.
yeah, we were told that the Fae was giving off illusion and conjuration. You said, right, DM?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
did you relay that to us, or?
Oh yeah,
No.
I would have. Yeah, I would have said like the cage is conjuration and
So
Illusion.
I'm gonna stand back from. I will cast a spell at the chest to confirm our suspicions.
can I just like put a hand on Red for a second? Can I just say I'd rather not cause this whole place to come down with us still inside it? Can
I'd
we
rather
just
not walk past a mimic.
your funeral and I'll just go to the corner and just have my gun out?
Just
The
pout
go-
every time at me.
The goblin will say, "I'd rather things not collapse either." I don't know what
I
this
will-
mimic thing is though.
I'll
What are
cast
they?
Chill Touch on the chest.
Okay. You will notice as you cast Chill Touch, you are able to target it. Normally you would not be able to, but you are. And you'll hear a groaning sound coming from it, and then it ceases. You can roll damage in a hit, however.
Okay. Roll damage. So it is a hit, just a hit then. So
Yes. There's no movement to the chest to say it was a challenge for you to hit. Okay. You will notice the area where the Chill Touch had kind of left its cold necrotic imprint. In a matter of seconds, it seems that that indentation is faded, as if it was never there in the first place.
Well,
Oh, well, would the chest like have anything with detect magic as well? Sorry, I forgot to ask.
The chest itself also had illusion and conjuration casted upon it. Same as the sprite.
Illusion. Oh, interesting.
Proctor's gonna go up and open the chest.
Okay. As you go to open the chest, you will notice as your hand pushes the chest open, it seems like it wasn't locked. And as you look inside, you expect to find maybe treasure or something of that nature within. However, as you look deep within, you find your eyesight beginning to blur as you see these images now protruding in your mind. A very cheerful field of flowers, a woman running alongside. There's a sense of joy and happiness in your heart, enough so that it almost seems to make you wish to cry. And then a stabbing pain, a swirling tower, spells being casted, and a man you do not recognize laying on the ground, stabbed by your sword. You recognize it to not be your actual weapon, but to be one that you feel connected to. And then as this rush of feelings, this joy and pain over all of these memories, you will notice as your eyesight begins to come back and these visions seem to fade for just a moment, you can't take your hand off of the chest. As everyone will notice, the chest begins to warp and expand, bloating as it fills out the room. The sprite fades from view. The chest itself, the container itself, gets knocked away. As Proctor, you will also get pushed back, but still be considered restrained. coming in contact with a horde mimic.
Jeebus.
Couldn't touch it.
Never heard of that before.
And this one seems to be quite rare, as what it was hoarding seemed to be memories. But it does introduce combat with you now.
Ugh.
Well,
I'll
now
look back at Kalor and I'll say, wasn't me.
Begins playing the song, It Wasn't Me.
Okay, roll 20 is working.
Yippee. Well, I sure am glad that
Alright.
that's over there and I'm the heel.
I'm short on resources too, everybody, so this is going to be a interesting battle.
We stopped to talk to this fairy.
It wasn't the fairy we had to talk to, it was the chest, apparently.
in my defense, I was totally convinced we had done everything to check that this was a mimic.
No, I mean, you did note that when Red targeted, he was able to target it, because otherwise, I don't believe Touch can even target an object. It has to be a creature.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, it has
Oh.
to be a creature, so you would have automatically identified that it is not an object from that casting.
One of us would have done it.
Eventually. Curiosity does kill the cat, or the TPK the party.
Okay, I have no idea how tough these are. Who's up? Proctor. Smite it or something.
Protect the civilian.
As noted, you are restrained, Proctor, with your one hand being bound.
So what does that mean? I got no shield?
Correct.
Or I got no weapon?
I'll let you decide. What hand would he have used to open it?
I would imagine both hands, to be honest, but
Oh, that would
I'll
make
say
matters
I'll
worse.
lose the shield, that way I can make a... Yeah, I'll say I'll lose the shield, that way I can make attacks.
Fair enough.
Maybe, can I escape from it? Can I try and get away?
Yes, yeah, you can do an athletics or acrobatics to get out of it as your action.
Let me have a look at that first. I could also just Misty Step out. Or could I not do that? Or does that not work if you're
No,
restrained?
Misty Step works.
I'm gonna try athletics, try and flex.
Okay, a 13 athletics will not succeed.
Shit. Alright.
Also, it does not matter since you already had failed, but ability check should have been made with disadvantage. Just keep that grapple. Because it's a strong.
Guidance! Guidance! Galore!
Does that matter? Can guidance save that?
It's an action. I can't.
Yeah,
It's an action.
Guidance is a
Okay.
reaction, yeah.
Is it a reaction?
It's
No,
not a
it's an
reaction.
action, not a
It's an
reaction.
action. It is
Oh,
an action.
I'm thinking Baldur's Gate 3.
I think in the new
Alright,
version, it is a reaction.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't want it to like destroy me, so I can still get out. Yeah, I'm gonna Misty Step out. Bonus
Okay.
action.
You can move your character where you'd like to Misty Step.
Move over here. And then
Okay.
I'll move my normal movement to here.
Alright. With that,
That's me.
it'll go to the Horde Mimic.
There's Red dead now.
Let's see. It is going to make a bite attack targeting you, Red. next.
Reaction, protection, disadvantage.
Heard.
Oh, I didn't think you were close enough.
You have to be 10 feet from me, I believe. Or is it the enemy that has to be 10 feet?
Your protection will be 5 feet of the ally who's being attacked.
Right.
Yeah, okay, so I'm good.
That is a 14 or 14, so it still misses. And then is going to go for a pseudopod attack. I'm gonna mark off your reaction. Actually, no, it's gonna go for this instead. It is going to do caustic mist and unleash a spray of fine mist of acid within a cone. I need dexterity saving throws, but let me draw out the cone. Go.
That plus whatever Proctor's bonus is.
+3 for my
So
friends.
it will not hit Gabo and will not hit Destiny, but it will hit Proctor, Red, and Kalor. I 13 will not succeed for Red. As a note, 24 will succeed for Proctor, and then Kalor you have a +3, so that's 17 that will succeed. The two of you that did succeed, oh, it's not set to. There we go. We'll take 12 damage of acid. Red, you'll be taking 25 acid damage. And until the end of this creature's next turn, you are considered blinded under the blinded condition. However, during this blinded state, you are seeing the same thing that Proctor had seen when interacting with it. A lot of what looks to be small dates with this one woman, seems to be a half-elf, and then again fighting, arguing with another male individual, and eventually seemingly one blade in that individual at this tower of magic. For that entire kind of period of that 6 seconds, you're blinded having these visions instead of being able to see. As you go into the wounded condition as well. It'll end its turn, and that will go on its recharge ability.
See, I don't know if this is the boss of this place. Like, if I save my, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. So I, Blade Song then. It's my last use.
Okay.
There's no, we're dead if we have to fight any more of this kind of stuff. I'll Booming Blade with disadvantage.
Okay. That will not hit.
And I don't want to move because I don't want to get hit by it, so I'm gonna stay there. That's my turn.
Alright. Kalor, it is your go.
Yeah, we'll just time being. I'll just do 2 revolver attacks. Ooh, 19.
That'll hit.
Okay. Up. Forward, up. Okay. And then I'll just move 1 down around here.
Heard.
And actually no, here. And I'll end my turn.
Okay. Gabo will go. And he will say, "That's very nice of you." He raises out what looks to be psychic energy. These 2 psychic bolts begin to shoot out of both of his hands, attempting to make 2 attacks at this creature. Oh, that's visible. 1 sec. He does hit with that attack though. Oh, I need to come out visible as well. Oh no, That's why.
He hits hard though.
Oh, he does. Yep.
I'm sorry, 21.
Yup. And his additional ability. He hurts. So yes, he does 21, total of 39 psychic damage because both of his attacks hit. And he applies a -4 as a higher roll, subtraction to this next creature's attack. The creature is nearly wounded, but not there yet. As Destiny, it'll go to you.
All right, I'm gonna use my last rage.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. 3. So, an imp, like a spectral imp, appears within 5 feet of me. Creatures. It explodes. So at the end of my turn, it'll explode, dealing 5 damage to, or within 5 feet. Each character must make a dexterity saving throw, or take 1d6 force damage. So, little spectral imp comes up, and it's going to latch onto the top of this, ready for the end of my turn. And then I'm going to recklessly attack it, and I'm going to glare at the party while I do.
Okay.
Great Weapon Master, Reckless.
Red can't see you.
Hits.
Natural 20. And you know what? Let's throw in my trip attack.
You trip a chest?
You can tell.
You could deal damage to it, but I don't believe it does not go prone. But you
And
could
this
still
was
deal a
6, so
damage from
that's-
trip, at the very least.
It's going to be 30 damage on my first hit. Rage. I don't think it rolled my extra d12, did it?
Yes, for the crit portion, it's on the right, the
Oh,
+2.
That +2, yeah. I thought that was for the rage damage. Damn.
No, that's the top portion.
Alright.
It is
Well, that's
wounded.
my first
Now
attack.
you do notice after that first attack, your great axe is now stuck in the mimic. It does not seem that it is able to be pulled off unless you would like to do an athletics to yank it out.
But that was... Fuck.
Alright,
That's part of
Destiny's
my-
good at pulling people off.
Hmm. Not that you would know.
I know.
Can I use my extra attack to try to pull it out, or do I have to wait until my next turn?
It is an action. You can choose another weapon.
Okay. Well, good news is I do have my second great axe. Do I?
You do.
Do I still have my other great axe?
I don't believe you've sold it yet.
Yeah.
You've been
So-
like that with a double crossed great axes on your back this entire time. So I don't believe you sold it.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna pull out my crystalline blood great axe. And I'm going to really angrily strike down on it. See if I can hit what I would consider to be its arm.
Okay.
And as I swing, fuck you, Dad!
Perfect. Good old EMI
17.
rage. 17 hits.
Or sorry, 18.
Still hits.
Alright, that's gonna be another
It'll leave the creature staggering.
19 damage. But now I'm weaponless.
You are weaponless. That is correct.
Alright, and I'm just gonna stand here.
Okay. That proctor reaction's back. It is your go. Oh, you also should have been the wounded condition. Forgot to mark that. There you go.
That didn't kill it?
It is not dead yet. It is staggering, however. Close to death.
Okay. God, I don't know if I want to save this for later. I don't want to lose. I could probably kill it with the weapon. If it gets stuck in the first round, probably not. Okay. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Is there a way for me to switch spots with red?
You
Or
could
is that like
you could step
an
into
action?
red space and attack, and then step back. You just can't end your turn
I
in
want to
his
like
space, unless you
I
want
want to
to do
move
a.
him into my space.
You could shove. It's a technically a special attack in your attack action. So it would take one of your attacks for the turn, but you could, as long as he's willing. Otherwise, it'd be a contest.
And I can get him out without provoking.
Yes. You lose one of your attacks, and you'd swap with him.
It's the old telekinesis call thing that was so good.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Okay.
And hopefully I can kill it with one hit.
I assume red is willing to be moved.
Yeah. Well, I'm blind, so.
It's me, I'm moving.
I'm trying to help you. The mimic just, mimics his voice and begins eating him. I'm trying to help you. Okay, you swap places?
I will take a... Yep, I'll take a swing with my pike.
Okay. That'll just hit. Getting him factored in. That is not enough. It's on death's door. Your pike is now attached to the mimic.
Fuck. Yeah. Fuck, everything's loading slow today. I think that's it for my actions. I don't think I have any bonus action.
It's like it's a spell, like Shield of Faith or something like that.
I'm out of slots.
You should be out then. Responses.
That's me.
Alright. It does seem like it regenerates some of its wounds, but still remains staggering. As you did see it heal after being hit by that chill touch. It'll see if it recharges its mist ability.
Doesn't
It
chill
does
touch
recharge.
not let you regain hit points?
Oh, that is right. It would still be this turn. You are correct. It has not been more than that turn. It will attempt to regenerate, but fails. But it does recharge as mist. It's going to go with another round of Caustic Mist. This time...
Don't forget that -4.
That is correct. This is next D20 roll. But this is a area effect save throw on you guys. But when it does make its bite attack, it will have that -4. 30
Excellent.
feet. So that'll hit everyone but Kalor. Make 30 saving throws. And then we'll go for its bite attack with, I presume, disadvantage. Oh, maybe, because Proctor will have to be not blinded first. Let's see. Dexterity save. Gobbo succeeded. Everyone succeeds. Okay, so that's going to be 10 acid damage and no one's blinded. And then it will be the Horde Mimic's attempt for a bite. That would be, I'm assuming, a disadvantage because you're going to enforce that, or be normal instead of advantage because Destiny had Reckless. And I'm assuming you're going to reaction oppose disadvantage, Proctor, to make that normal.
I will.
And then -4 brings that 19 down to a 15, which will still just hit Destiny. So
I forgot to. Oh my god. Even Red told me to. God damn it. My armor.
That is 21 down to 10 piercing from rage, and then it's 6 acid, so a total of 16 damage.
Alright.
And then red, it is the end of its turn, so you're no longer blinded.
Alright, good news. I'd probably see it stuck with weapons.
Yep. 2 great axes and a pike, to be exact. And some revolver rounds.
So I think it's probably worth chill touching it again. Yeah, because I'll stop it from generating. So. Hang on, I clicked the roll. It's still coming. There we go.
That'll hit.
And then I get an extra D8 on that. There we go.
That is enough for the creature to disperse from existence, leaving not a
Ooh.
trace.
What about their weapons?
Those fall into the ground. As if they were just stuck in the air for some reason.
Oh, I'm not feeling well.
Is the fairy still here?
Fairy does
The sprite, I
reappear. It
guess.
disappeared when the chest knocked the cage around, but the sprite will reappear afterwards.
And DM, am I breathing like ice, like mist, like as I'm cold?
You would notice that your breathing seems natural, human-like. Not showing signs of cold.
Unsettling.
I apologize. That was a very rash decision.
Well, we've won.
Here, I don't have much left of this, but I guess every little bit counts, and I will put my remaining lay on hands on red for 2 points.
Okay.
2 points.
Wow.
Yes, you would have
Ugh.
rolled. You would have rolled that if you were still trying to maintain that, Clor. You are correct. I believe that would have been a DC. You taking 2 instances, so 2 DC 10s.
It's Constitution, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just forgot to mark you with blue for detect magic being up. You're fine. You still have detect magic.
When it vanished, did it is it like gone, or can I still detect traces of it? Or
Oh, no, it's completely vanished. The illusion and the conjuration upon it are gone, and it itself is gone.
okay, I'll just relay that.
I'm gonna turn to the Fae,
It's-
and I'm gonna say, "Are you happy now?"
What is happiness?
Can I kill this thing?
It's not a thing.
No.
It's an illusion.
It's not alive.
Are you alive?
For now.
Okay, so
We might have to find a way out of
Yeah.
here. I don't think we can survive another fight like that.
Let's keep moving through the tower. We don't have much time.
Proctor opens the door.
Taking this cage with me.
Taking the sprite with you.
Yeah, he's mine
Okay.
now.
He goes with you. Cage, you lift the cage and he'll go with. You open the door, it looks to be a
And now-
kitchen, not fully finished. There is a fireplace, a few tables. However, oddly enough, there is a full course meal laid in waiting of exquisite taste. Lobster, salmon, steaks, different varieties of drinks and food. All looks like it was prepared a
second.
minute ago.
Red, is that a herring on the table? A red herring? It's my
It
favorite
looks-
fish.
Looks like it's perfectly steamed.
And that's 40-10 psychic damage.
Is that the stupid dad joke kicking off again?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's still
It's
a
still
thing.
it's still in the background, yeah. It has not stopped. The dad jokes are still rolling in. Destiny continues to roll them out.
Proctor will look to Kalor to confirm whether or not that food is real.
It does
They're intensely
appear
at
the food fades of conjuration, but is not maintained by it, as if it was summoned, but is real.
I will. Can I do an Arcana check or something to see if this is a good idea to eat it?
Sure, give me an Arcana check.
I'm just gonna say, rule of Fae: don't eat anything that isn't from our realm, man.
Yeah, but reasons. +1 on that, so no.
Oh,
You're not
I
certain.
also.
I mean, magic has been used to make food.
Oh, are you gonna guidance
Paladins and
me?
clerics have.
Yeah, I've got my guidance.
sure.
Sorry.
Boom.
15, 16 with the book. That would be. You would know that there are spells like Hero's Feast. There's also
I am.
summoned, conjure food, things of that nature from paladins and clerics. It is possible that that's what happened here. However, you do
I'm
note
going
that
to.
they could be infused with things, or they could be summoned as natural.
Okay, I'm going to trust Mistra and eat it.
Okay. You just grab one of the. You just grab like a plate and start grabbing a stack, like a
Well, like
plate
if
full of
then
food.
you can make
Or...
like. Well, you said it's like
It's
different
assortments.
things. Like
So there's you can grab like apples, you grab steaks, you grab lobster, shrimp. There's just a wide array.
just something I can grab in my hand and just take a bite of and see what happens.
It tastes real. Say you take a bite of an apple and you taste what it tastes like a red apple. Very sweet. Probably almost as good as Darren's apples that he grows normally.
That's a good signal. I'll finish an apple.
Okay. You finish an apple just fine.
Seems fine. I thought a man of an orchard would be take a a symbol and eat in an apple, but perhaps not.
Darren is a man of secrets.
The goblin will say, "This looks almighty nice. If you don't mind, I want to get myself a plate."
Help yourself.
Okay. He goes and grabs himself a wide arrangement, mainly of meat. He doesn't grab any of the vegetables. Just meat on top of meat on this plate. What the rest of you do? There is a door here that leads in from to a circular portion of the tower itself, and there is another door to the north.
All right, I'll fill my pack with a few pieces and just start chewing on it as we go.
Oops, sorry.
Okay.
I didn't mean to click that. I was
No
gonna
worries.
open the door to the north.
Okay, you do so. You will
You want me to
notice
read since I
hair.
have like myself.
Oh yeah, the detect magic up to appear on things.
Yeah, I just have detect magic.
You would notice another barrel of slushing sounds. What looks to be a box or crate, small in size, and what looks to be a bundled up set of sheep's wool, about 4 feet tall worth of it, and about 10 feet wide. So several kind of sheep's wool stacked and wrapped around and bundled for creating items.
Or dream then.
No additional signs of magic, just kind of the gray presence of magic flowing that you've been seeing thus far, Kalor.
Hmm.
I'm gonna open up the bundle of wool.
Okay.
anything inside of it, or is it just wool? All the
It's
way
just
through?
it's just wool all the way through. It just kind of like unfolds and falls into the ground. Now there's just a scattering of wool, once it's now removed from its tight bindings.
Okay. And you said there was another sloshing barrel.
Swashing barrel and a small crate.
I'll open the crate. I
You
love
open the
getting
crate.
cursed.
You find a small collection of kitchen supplies, knives, pots, pans, metal plates, things of that nature.
Then I'm going to look inside that barrel.
Another barrel of grayish shifting liquid.
Damn, there's a lot of this stuff. Since nobody's around, I'm gonna stick my finger inside of it. Hopefully it doesn't eat me.
You take 1 point of acid damage as you feel your hand begin to burn, heating up. You notice there's slight, almost tears of your skin.
Well, I don't think I should taste it. Seems like a bad idea. Okay, well, I got some of it from another barrel, so I'm happy.
Shall we continue?
Yes.
We shall. I guess.
I haven't noticed that the food is restored into my health or anything, have I, DM?
It does not seem to have restored your health, no.
All right.
And the goblin is eating. Did anyone else grab any of the food as a note?
I'll pass.
Okay. Kalora Proctor?
I'll pass.
Okay.
No food for me.
Okay. So, as you enter the next room, you'll notice what looks to be a large bench here next to a continual flame rested on a torch holder. There is a spiraling staircase that leads upwards. You'll notice a door to the immediate left as well. And as everyone fills into the area, no additional magic traces aside from what is naturally present. However, as Mel begins to enter the next room, he is still holding a plate of steaks that he's been munching into. He'll say, "This thing's so good." His plate falls onto the ground as he seems fast asleep.
Oh no.
Red, you took food with you as well.
Yes, but I'm Elven, and I can't be put to sleep.
The worst taste tester in this case.
Assuming that's what it did.
Proctor will gently shake Mel to wake him up.
He doesn't seem to wake up.
Is that what I think it is? Is that I'm Elven and it hasn't affected me?
Seems so. It seems as Mel, as soon as he left. I mean, Mel also ate a lot more as a gobbo.
Right.
He was feasting. You just had an apple and some jerky, so maybe it hasn't kicked in, but you do get the feeling that your heritage is probably playing a factor here.
I'm gonna slap Mel's face back and forth a few times.
No sign of responsiveness. He's still breathing. Sign of being alive, but asleep.
Red just had a sudden realization that being Elven shouldn't help him because he's supposed to be a spell.
But it did.
Proctor will scoop Mel up like a baby and then carry him and say, we should continue anyway.
I was gonna suggest putting him on that bench up there to like get one of the sheepskins and just make a little blanket.
We'll tuck him in.
Tuck him, kiss him goodnight.
Yeah.
We need to get
Alright.
out.
Move
I
out.
agree. I open this door.
You open the door, you see what looks to be a small, unfinished library. 2 chairs resting within a continual flame still lit. A door Similar to the entrance door, carved with cherry blossoms, skulls as its topography. And you will notice that the chairs here seem to be rocking chairs, quite old in nature. Nothing else seems to be within the room. Kalor, you would notice all of the books here seem to have a faint magic of conjuration upon them. Nothing else aside from that grayish filling the air. As Mel's carrying Proctor and the sprites being carried by Destiny.
Would there be any books that we would recognize?
Yeah, I'll scan the tomes for anything that looks out of the ordinary.
You will notice a large assortments of names and titles. Grabbing and interacting with any of these books, you will notice the first and many other pages are simply scribbled upon. It looks as though there is like writing, but you can't really read it. It's almost unintelligible. You're not certain if it's hidden in some way or it's just a fake book.
Comprehend
Yeah.
languages doesn't reveal anything.
Comprehensive language does not reveal anything.
Well, he was a sorcerer. They don't like books anyway.
What a poser.
I look around the room. Is there any pots of ink or anything?
You will not see any pots of ink. Nothing seems to be able to write with.
After you, Kalor.
Chlor, you will notice as you get closer, you'll notice faint traces of evocation upon the door. Or you go to open it.
That's a trap.
Evocation.
There is a keyhole resting within a skull. The forehead of the skull is where the keyhole is.
You guys want to leave the room and I can just kick the door down?
Well, that's the simpleton approach. The other way would find the key. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. I'm in a lot of pain right now.
And we're not in a rush. All right, everyone, file out.
Perhaps the key is upstairs, and we can come back.
Yeah, we can't take another hit. If it's a fireball, we're done.
Well,
I don't trust interacting with this bookshelf.
We've already interacted with it, right?
But you looked at it. Just don't touch it. Everything we've touched so far has been a fuck up, except for the slosh. Actually, that was a fuck up too.
Slosh was acid. Slosh was
Are
acid.
you gonna Leroy Jenkins to that door?
I'm gonna Leroy Jenkins. I'm gonna run in and I'm gonna close the door behind me and I'm gonna bash this door down.
As he's running through, can I just quickly guidance?
Sure. You could guide
Stick my foot out.
Dusty, you charge straight towards this door. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Colby.
Oh.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Wait. Do I have anything for this?
You have.
Is it something I can see?
You have our
I have
condolences.
advantage.
Yeah,
If
you
it's
can
something I
see. You can see the wall of flames about ready to sear you.
Okay, so I have advantage, right?
Yes, you also luckily have resistance in a moment when you get hit by it.
Natural 20!
Nice. So instead of 34, instead of 17, you take 8 fire damage, and you are knocked back 10 feet. You're
the
not
door
knocked
open?
prone, however. The door's not open.
Fuck!
I just opened the door a bit. It's
I'm gonna come back.
you alive?
Slightly scorch marks.
Can you go look at the door?
The whole squad is staring.
As you see smoke rising off of me.
Yeah, I'll just check the door again, see if it's...
There's still evocation on it.
Destiny's the brains of the operation.
Yeah. You should totally do it again. No, I'll walk upstairs.
So the magic's still in the door?
Yes.
Yeah, magic's still on the door.
Oh yes, let's not do that again.
It seemed to activate it, but not stop it.
One thing I forgot to mention, DM. Do I have Kia with me?
I would imagine so, unless you left it with the
No,
caravan.
I would have brought it. I brought it with me. I just hadn't. Anyway.
Kia died, didn't he?
Well, you sent
In the
it-
one in the
you
fights?
sent it through.
Did he?
And I think he brought it back.
When we were coming into the tower area, he sent it through ahead of us, and he couldn't.
That's
see
true.
That's right.
So yeah, it is
Okay.
with you. It would have
Alright.
came back and met with you.
All right, sorry, I didn't.
Oh.
I didn't mean to interrupt the flow. I just. Big
Nope,
big
you're
bird.
good. Yeah,
Um,
big bird. There you go.
but it was just. I was thinking of using the familiar to help solve it, but I won't do that.
Kia's realm.
Okay, let's go up.
This is Kia's realm.
Who?
Kia
Kalora
is
is.
any size here.
Kalora is the tank now.
Oh, jeez. That was not centered at all.
The ranged person, the ranged squishy person is so the tank.
So tank it up.
Alright. Move here.
I'm
Nope, not you. Twice.
Two of you.
And
The stairwell
then-
of cloning.
Pull
It's
out
like
my
the
gun,
Tenet thing.
Point it. What one do I shoot? Who's the real one?
Where'd you get that gun?
I shoot you.
No, no.
You're going. You guys are over here now. On the
The
second
real
floor.
Proctor wouldn't ask questions.
Oh, okay. That makes me feel a lot better because when I saw the layout of the map, I'm like, this is a huge freaking area.
It's just the multiple floors.
Okay. Let's shake out. Let's say we tackle it clockwise.
I imagine you're putting Mel on the
Oh.
bench here this time, as you're going to search.
Mel, yeah, he can sleep on the bench.
I don't want to
Oh.
stray too far from him, so I'll hold him, despite
Yeah.
that DM warning.
Okay. So I'm gonna say
I'm
one hand
going
is
to-
occupied, so you're gonna have your shield off in order to hold him. If you want to keep.
Well,
a
I
weapon out.
can. You could tie a rope to him and drag him behind you.
Is that a Proctor
I'm not
thing to
gonna
do?
do
I don't think so.
Tie a rope to your waist, tie a rope to his waist, and this.
Yoda him.
Kalor, you look inside this room. There is no door. There was obviously hinges at one point. The door itself does not seem to be there. Whether it was placed or removed, you're not certain. However, you will see inside what looks to have been a prison cell. There is a bucket there, and there is a set of humanoid remains, just the bones. And you swear in the corner with your detect magic, there is a faint presence of a bluish humanoid.
I'm guessing the bones aren't conjured.
They do not appear to be conjured. They seem to be real.
Damn, I was hoping that would be like Halloween decoration. So there's like a humanoid blue thing in the corner.
Yeah, it doesn't really seem to take an exact shape necessarily, like facial features and all, but it looks to be the form of a humanoid.
Anyone
Bluish
else
me to
with
speak
me?
to it.
conjuration in nature mixed with necrotic or necromancy.
I speak all languages.
Well, it does. Do the others see this if they do come here?
Without the check magic, no, they will not see it.
Oh, never mind.
But you
I'll
can make it
just,
aware to them
try-
at the very least.
Yeah, I'll just try calling out to it. Hey, hey. Does it react?
It'll seem to whimper. The others can actually hear the whimpering, even though they can't actually see the entity itself. But you can see it whimpering as you try to call out to it. You don't know if it's responding to you by crying in response to it, or if it's just doing that now that you're begin speaking in its direction.
How close is it to the bones?
About 5 feet. The bones are here, and the entity itself is kind of like nestled in the corner there.
Don't think I can like assume anything from those bones. Yeah, I'll just get a bit closer. Just weapon to my side, just like, you good?
Nestled to the bones or to the entity itself?
To the entity.
Okay, so I'll move you one more over.
I'm
You
just
will
gonna
notice.
move in a bit.
Sure. If anyone would like to move, they can do so now. Mel's gonna be
Could I
there.
attach the fairy to my hip?
There you go.
Thank you.
You will notice as you kind of get closer to it. What was the exact wording you had said again?
You good?
Okay, saying if it's good. It will say to you, and everyone else will hear it. I didn't want to be a monster. I just wanted the bullying to stop. As you will notice, it will begin to manifest to everyone. As it raises its hand towards you, Color, its bluish humanoid form will seem to reveal itself more so as a wraith. Mixture of fog and of mist as it tries to reach forwards towards you to attack you. One moment.
We put the fucking range guy at the front.
Right, he's got the most hit points.
It's either
Smarter
that
than
or
this.
like Red's dead.
That
Tyler,
is
what's your
a
hit points at right
dirty
now?
20 to hit you.
Dirty 20. I can't shield that.
And it is going to be 9 necrotic damage to you and a constitution saving throw.
He's just touching the no. He's for 10 feet. He's within 10 feet of Proctor. Right?
You want me to disadvantage that?
No. The saving throw. I mean,
Yeah, because
He's like just.
because technically speaking, circles are squares in 5e, which is confusing to me.
that's a good
Fucking
save.
nat ones.
Dude, that was.
I'm going to die and
That's what happens when we make Kylo the tank.
And then let's see. Oh man, let me real quick. This up here. Reset descending. Okay. And then change this back to here. Let's see. That failure of the con save will cause you to reduce your hit point maximum by the 9 damage that you were dealt. And you also gain the fatigued condition, which reduces your movement speed by 10 feet for 1 minute. And it is a stackable condition.
that isn't much of a big deal since I can just see my agility. Make a 40.
With that, that creature would have initiated combat. This creature has not responded yet, so it goes to Red. Red, you see this creature manifest and attack at Kalor.
Okay, Okay, what's Kalor looking like? Is he looking really hurt?
He is not wounded yet, but he's getting close.
Okay, everybody, I'm switching Red to a support character. So, who's next in the queue? Proctor. All right, Proctor. I am pulling out of the bag of holding the cauldron of potions. I'm speaking the command word Tathos, and I'm pointing it at Proctor. So that
What
that
does
should
it do?
well, it should give you +2 to your AC. You're blessed, and false life is cast on you.
So you would roll the spell false life, which would be a D4. Has temporary HP.
Should I roll it?
You could, since you're the one activating it.
Nice.
4 temp HP. You're blessed, and you've got a +2 to your AC.
It's 1d4 plus 4. Sorry, I finished my sentence. So it's 8 temp HP.
Oh right, and you're the paladin, so go smite
Nice.
the fuck out of that thing.
Can't out of spell slots.
I don't believe
But I
I've
do have my last special move.
Can I give him an item as a bonus action?
Yeah, you can toss an item at him. Sure.
I'm gonna toss Lightbringer at him.
Okay.
What is this?
Lightbringer has the light spell on it. It's a mace and does 1d6 radiant damage to undead.
Do I have to drop the pike to pick that up on my turn?
You could drop the pike
Or
now.
I drop
And
the goblin.
you could drop the. You can drop the pike now. It doesn't require anything to drop it, and I would say you could be able to catch it just fine. The pike would be on the ground for later.
Alright. I will do that then.
Proctor, go get him, and then I will move to here, and then I will give Kia a flyby and give him advantage on it, and I'll have Kia return to me.
Okay, that'll be the end of your turn.
All right, you got advantage with an undead slain weapon, and you're buffed.
Go for it, Proctor. It is your turn.
Greetings. And I will swing with the mace. What's the roll for the mace?
Should be standard. It should be your standard weapon attack. And then the damage would just be a 1d8.
So the d20 plus my strength.
You could just roll your warhammer as a one-handed, then that would work. And then you'd add the additional damage from the weapon for being undead.
And you have bless.
Correct. But you would hit with the 22, so you're fine.
And you get a 1d6 on that for radiant damage. I'm assuming Wraith is undead. Yeah, I don't want to take your turn.
They are undead. They are vulnerable to radiant damage. So that's going to be 14 damage to them.
And then I'll do it again.
Go for it. That'll hit. So 17 damage total. He is almost wounded, but not there yet.
And then I'll do it again. As a bonus. I can do that, right? Or is that a monk thing?
A monk thing.
It is a monk thing. Or a dual
Okay,
wielder.
so I can't attack again as a
Correct.
bonus.
So that would end your turn.
Alright, I guess I'll just... Yeah, I guess that's it.
Alright, creature has yet to respond. This one will go. Proctor coming at you with a lethargy touch attack. That is going to be a 23, which hits. That is going to be 15 necrotic damage and a constitution saving throw. That will not succeed. Reduce your hit point maximum by 15 temporarily, and gain the fatigue condition, reducing your movement speed by 10 for 1 minute.
Let me just do some math real quick. I didn't account my temp HP for that. Let me just add 8 onto that then.
Yep. Yeah, just add 8 back in the red, and you're fine. But your hit point maximum would still be reduced by 15. It wouldn't count that into your temp HP for the not the damage, but the HP max HP reduction. That creature's not going to act yet. Destiny, it's your go.
All right, I'm gonna step up and
Okay.
step on top of Mel's body as I'm gonna swing my great
Technically,
axe
Mel's
at
in my arms.
Yep. Technically speaking, he's like holding him over his shoulder.
Nice human meat shield. No rage, but I am going to recklessly Great Weapon Master. My favorite thing to do. Swing!
Okay. That'll not connect.
Well, shit. I'll do it a second time. Oh, advantage. Sorry.
That will also not connect.
Shit. That's all for me.
It'll go to Kalor.
Okay, I will. And yeah, Destiny's on the top right. I will just move back one, provoking an attack of opportunity.
Okay, it will use its reaction. Oh, you're gonna disengage. Sorry, did you
Sentinel?
disengage?
No, I don't.
Okay. Then yes, Sentinel will trigger.
And that triggers Destiny to.
Yep.
Sentinel, right?
Correct.
Fuck.
Which Destiny will miss. Is going to hit past shield as a note.
Yeah.
That is 6 necrotic damage and another con save.
Just quickly do this con save first.
Reduce your hit by
Is
maximum
that
by
another-
another 6.
I am
And-
throwing this godforsaken.
Your movement
I
speed is
assume
now
9
reduced
does
by 20.
nothing.
9 does nothing now.
Okay. I will then branding smite and then
'Kay.
2 attacks. But we roll the.
Burning Smite will end detect magic as a note.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's already ended already.
Correct, because you technically should have rolled that for those 2 instances before. But it's all good.
Oh yeah.
That hits.
And then branding.
Radiant's gonna be doubled. 12 damage instead of 6.
Okay, and then one more revolver.
Okay.
Hit.
That'll hit. Okay, it's staggering.
Okay, and then I'll just hit here.
Okay, and then with that, this creature will. You'll notice coming through the wall, through the staircase. A creature will appear to your left, Kalor, as it will make its attack at you.
Oh no, another one.
I will loudly say I fucking hate it here.
That'll hit
And
past
then,
shield. And that
God
is
damn it.
7 necrotic damage. The con save, once again. You're also now out of the 10 feet radius. That is no additional modifier.
Con save.
As long as it's not a third natural one. Sadly, without the modifier, that will still fail.
Yep.
Reduce 7 from the damage and 7 from the maximum HP temporarily. And then also your movement speed is reduced by another 10. Now, double checking for clarification, you are at 30 base movement speed, correct?
Yeah, I'm 0 now.
You're at 0 now. Okay. At 0 movement, you will notice this creature's eyes begin to glow a terrifying blue as though something happens now that your movement speed is reduced to 0. But you do not notice any immediate effect, but you notice an immense danger now that your movement speed is reduced to 0.
Hey, fuck.
So we'll go to red.
Okay, I do have some spell slots left. I was saving them, but didn't think we were gonna get into shits like this. So, Spirit Shroud's going up.
Heard.
It's my last level. And I can step into closed space for a moment, right?
Yes, you can. It's difficult terrain. So as long as you have movement speed to also step back afterwards, you're good.
Would do. So, Blade Song's gone, right? So,
Correct, it should have been.
yeah. So I got enough movement to get back. Yeah.
It
So
will still
I'm gonna
provoke
go.
attack opportunity, unless you had Mope or something.
I'll see if I kill it. No, let's see what happens.
Okay.
I will Booming Blade it with Spirit Shroud up.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm gonna Kia to give me an advantage on that hit,
Sure.
and then fly back to
Hurt.
there. So. Ooh.
That'll hit. So that's 26 radiant.
Oh, I didn't do my.
Sorry, that's not radiant. That's thunder.
Then that's the Spirit
It's
Shroud damage.
still 26 radiant. There. Or yeah, radiant. Or double check. One thing there. Yes, it's just 1d8 to necromancy spells. Doesn't matter if it's actually necrotic damage. Okay. So it is 26 radiant damage, and then that's 26 to 39 to 48 damage total.
Fucking hell! All right.
It is
Hit
wounded.
it again. So that's one. Ruby firing on the sword. So.
Oh, sorry, minus the 13. It hasn't moved yet. It's still
Oh yeah, it hasn't moved.
almost wounded, but
Dang.
okay, that'll miss. Still only 1 ruby charge.
Okay, I gotta move. I have to move back.
Okay, that will provoke attack opportunity.
Didn't it already use its opportunity attack?
This one on the left, up top, has not
There's
used its
another
reaction.
one?
Yes,
Yeah,
another
that's
one,
why I'm going for it. We're surrounded.
I thought you were going for this one here.
Nope.
No. The one's come through the wall. That's why I popped my last spell slot.
Oh shit.
That is a 24 non-natural, as its reaction read.
It's gonna. It will kill me. So I have one level 2 spell slot left. That's my last spell slot.
Okay.
I will burn it to silvery barbs as soon as I can do, and hopefully not hit me.
It'll miss. You passing advantage too.
Ooh. Myself, because I want to
Yep.
hit it with another big radiant attack.
Hurt. Let's see, and that'll be the end of turn for now.
Well, no, if I got away, no, I'm out of movement, so done.
Proctor. It is your go.
Kill this fool!
That will not hit.
Did Kia do anything? Is it too late to ask that?
Kia
No,
did use
Kia was
advantage
helping
on
me.
the other one.
Did Kia fly at all?
Not this one.
Okay, cool. Just double checking.
All good. She saw your one more attack.
I'll try again. Fuck.
You're blessed though.
Yes, you would still have 1d4 from Bless.
Oh, does Bless save that? I don't have a Bless button on my sheet for the attacks. Only
Oh,
for the saving throws. Sorry.
I can fix that for you. But let me double check. So you would have the gang up there, which would put you at maximum. First attack would not hit. Second attack would not hit. Both are out of Bless range.
Fuck. I think that's game. I don't think I can survive another attack from this fucker.
There we go. Yeah, that's
And
right.
that's
There
me.
it
I
is.
got no other
And it's check
turns.
mark for you as well. Okay.
Thank you.
Response. This one will regain its reaction. And disadvantage, I'm at using your reaction to protect Destiny, as it will advantage attack Destiny and go to normal.
I will do everything I can to protect Destiny.
It will miss. Not
Oh my
responded
God.
yet. Destiny, it's your go.
Okay. How's this thing looking? Like Death's Door, or is it still looking like
It's
it could-
staggering. Probably Death's Door
Okay,
compared to your damage, but otherwise still considered staggering.
Okay, I'm gonna have to Great Weapon Master again. Advantage. Please, God. Natural 20!
That'll hit.
Swing! 24 damage.
And it will banish the Wraith.
I'm going to pat Proctor on the shoulder as I run past him. Good save. Let's see, I was here. That's 5, 10, 15. Can I even...
It is a 5-foot hallway
That's
there,
40.
so you'd have to be able to, you could step into a lower space diagonally and then step back diagonally. But you could just make
You should
yourself
throw
around.
something at it. There's a
Yeah,
pike
also-
on the ground.
Yeah.
It's fine. I have 40 movement speed, so... I'll
It doesn't
step
have its
here
reaction either, so
and-
you could step in and out.
Oh, nice. I'm going to swing at it. Please, God.
And a
Another
natural
one!
20. Very nice.
Not too bad. That's going to
27.
be almost 30. It's 27. And then
It is staggering.
secret bonus action. I do it a third time.
That will not connect.
13. Ah, dang it. Okay. Well, I did what I could. Kalor, it's up to you. As I shrink, move back.
Cool. Here's your go.
Okay. Can't shoot. That'll be a disadvantage. What do I have on me right now, actually? Hmm. Okay, I will drop my revolver and stab it with a dagger, and well, before that, branding smite, and then stab it with a dagger.
Okay. Your face winces at the revolver hitting the ground.
Nope.
That'll miss.
Do I get multi attackers? Yeah, I've been. Yeah, extra attack because yeah, I think that was something to do with the firearm. Dagger. Ooh.
Natural 20 on a branding smite. It's very good.
Yep. Up and then
46 instead
how
of
would I
2.
crit? How would I crit the burning smite.
You just type or hit the dice roller instead, or just paste that macro twice. Either one would work.
I'll just roll it again.
Mhm.
Uh,
However, it is enough to banish it to the void once again. Though, as it is still
another
your
one.
turn, as you'll notice you strike that creature, you still feel this unsettling presence in the air, even though you don't see any more currently. You are still in turn order.
there's nothing I can do really.
What a fucked up day.
Alright, with that, Red, it is your go.
Can I command Kia to go first then?
Yep,
Um,
he can always go before your turn starts or after your turn.
All right, 60-foot fly speed. So I'm just going to have it go 10, 20. Nothing there.
Finds another door here, another room.
Another 10. I'm just going around the outside, everybody. I don't think the bird can open the door.
Cannot open door.
So 40, 50. No, I can't. 60. All right, there is nothing on the outskirts of us. It's something in the middle of the tower. Knowing what I know about that, and I see how everyone is really hurt. Destiny, I'm going to help you.
Okay.
I will cast with the figure of protection, Shield of Faith on Destiny.
Okay. So +2 to AC.
Nice.
And I will tell you that there are 3 doors. One there. Oh, I didn't mean to open that, DM. But one there. And one there. Same with Proctor. So that's where it is. I do not want to take the front because I do not want to get just ambushed and schwacked. So I'll stay right near the party.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Proctor, reactions back. It is your go.
Proctor will move to the hallway.
Okay.
Which direction did you say it was? Left?
You are closest to the door if you go right. So there's a door
But you
right.
think the wraith
There's
is
no-
on the...
There's no wraith on the outside of the tower. On the on the outside on the hallway we're in. It's in the internal bit somewhere. And I don't know if it's a wraith. We just know we're in turn order.
You just sense danger still.
Yeah, I don't know if I should... Actually, I don't know if I should go too far because of the radiant weapon.
That and you're
Oh.
saving. You're saving. Or the weapon will still stay with you.
The weapon's part. The ability's part of the weapon.
But it's the aura that you might be
Yeah,
worried
but
about.
if I leave and it comes out the other side, and then you guys are... Okay, I'll just... How much was that? I was here. 20, 25.
Yeah. If not the weapon, the aura. Keeping up their auras would be good as well, unless you want to investigate.
30. Well, I just don't want... I don't want to like go this way and then it comes from the middle and then I'm all the way over here and I can't help you guys.
It could certainly do that. You also are more likely to be able to use your protector if you stay with them as well. Unless the creature decides to target Mel on your shoulder.
Yeah.
I'll let you decide.
Fuck.
Do you want to stay there or do you want to go back?
Considering... No, I'll let Destiny go explore it. I'm going to stay with you guys.
Okay.
I'll stay here so you're all close to me.
Alright. And with that, before Destiny goes... Destiny, right in front of you, coming through the wall, is a fog wraith.
That's too late.
Oh, you're gonna. I was gonna say, Proctor.
I was going to hold an action, but then realized that would take my reaction, so no, I won't do that.
You would both be using your reaction, yeah, to sentinel or to attack anyway. It is going to step forwards, but instead of attacking, it is going to use Cloud of Shadows. And it is going to emit a 20-foot radius around them. In this radius, creatures must make wisdom saving throws at the start of their turn. And the area is considered heavily obscured.
Does the weapon counteract that for the light, or does that have to be activated?
The light from it as a light spell will not remove the heavy obscuredness.
Fuck.
And just as a note, heavily obscured area such as darkness, opaque fog, or dense foliage causes a creature to effectively suffer the blinded condition when trying to see within the area. That creature will end its turn after doing that, using that ability.
Okay.
And then before your turn, Destiny, Kalor, a attack will be coming at you through this fog.
Oh no.
Oh my fucking god.
Fun.
We need to maybe log rest here if we survive.
Yeah, there's some bad things I have to tell you, Kalor, about this. One is these creatures do have advantage within the Cloak of Shadows, and regardless of which one activates it, or Cloud Shadows. Secondly, since you have been fatigued to the point of 0 movement speed, it invokes Death's Curse. So I need a Constitution saving throw twice, one for the attack and one for Death's Curse. Because I will hit past shield, as a note. Thanks to advantage. Okay, you will simply take 8 necrotic damage. You will no longer be stacked anymore currently by fatigue. However, I need one more con save for Death's Curse. You will also succeed avoiding Death's Curse. Yes, +3 to both of those. That is correct. And we do not get to find out what that is yet.
That's saved
Hopefully
you.
we don't. Destiny, it is now your go.
And I can't see this thing in front of me?
Correct. You are considered blinded. It does mean you can still attack, though you would have attack at disadvantage. But with your
Make the
rage,
save
you
throws.
can make this normal. But you do need a wisdom save because you just start your turn in this area.
And you know I'm great at wisdom saves.
You do get a +3.
Ooh.
Natural 20 +3 is very nice. You're good. You're not frightened.
Do I great master is the question. I always great weapon master. And I am going to attack recklessly, so this will be a normal instead of an advantage.
Correct, yep.
Oh, 10!
10 will not hit.
But I do it again!
Go for it.
19!
19 hits.
Wing! Oh. 19 damage.
19 damage is still good damage. Not wounded yet.
Okay.
That is injured.
Well, that's all for me. And also, just so you know, DM, I am not raging. I don't have rage.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
all up.
Let me fix that. Weird. There we go. Okay. It's all good because he's here dealing necrotic damage anyway. But the damage is reduced. Let's see. Kalor. Oh, sorry, what were you saying?
Nothing.
Okay, Kalor.
Okay, my ass is gonna pick up my gun again real quick, and then
Fairy fire.
Does he have to wisdom save first?
He does have the wisdom
Oh
save.
shit, yeah.
Because I'm thinking casting heroism.
That is good. That stops their frightened.
That's really good.
Yeah. Okay, I will try that.
Do you need the wisdom first?
Yeah.
Because that might decide whether or
Plus
not you're going to
3.
cast it on yourself or on an ally.
Uh,
A 12 will fail. So you will notice that you are now frightened. While frightened by this effect, your movement speed is reduced to 0. Normally this would be dangerous because it would trigger Death's Curse, but you already have Death's Curse applied to you. So nothing else additionally except for the frightened condition itself. But you could use heroism on yourself instead of another ally to remove yourself by being no longer becoming immune to frightened. So are you targeting yourself or targeting an ally and remaining frightened?
I'm targeting myself.
Okay.
If you just saying, if you target me, I can hit him with a lot of radiant damage if I don't get frightened.
Oh yeah. Oh.
You are already reduced to 0 movement because of the fatigue condition.
Yeah. Okay, I am. Okay. Yeah, and red needs more health. Okay. Okay, I'll cast heroism on red.
Okay. So then your spellcasting ability modifier for the temporary hit points.
Is my spellcasting modifier is 7. So. Oh, yeah. Is that it? Yeah.
So with that, then let's see, you're immune to being frightened, so you won't have to make the wisdom save as a note read at the start of your turn. And then, as noted, Chlor, you are frightened. Since you did fail the effect and not removed it from yourself. So that means, just as a note, while being blinded, failing ability checks require sight. Attack rolls have advantage against you. Your attack rolls have disadvantage. Within frightened, you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. While within the source of the fear line of sight, which technically you can't really see the creature, so that doesn't really apply. But you cannot move willingly closer to the source of the fear, and you know its location. So you know that it's there, just out within line of sight.
All right, hopefully I can take care of this.
Red is your go. As noted, no wisdom save required, but you do get the temporary HP.
All right, he is going to come up and give me advantage on that guy and fly back to there.
Yep.
Not advantage, but it'd just be normal, right? Because I can't see him.
Correct. You would not be able to see him, so it would be normal.
All right, step in. I'm gonna booming blade.
Okay.
No, wrong. I'm gonna green flame blade him.
Okay.
What does more damage to a single target?
I believe they both roll the same type. Same both roll did the 1d8. It's just the additional
I'm
damage
just gonna
that
hit him.
differs.
I'm hitting with fire. Green flame blade.
Okay. Sure. Hits.
Okay. So he takes an extra 2 freaking radiant damage.
Oh yeah, sorry. Technically speaking, in this case, it's actually better to do green flame blade because the damage is automatic for the extra fire damage. The other
Right.
fire
Okay.
damage. The other fire damage. Oh, the other fire damage is gonna jump to another creature. So yeah, it doesn't. Actually, the thunder one is better. Booming blade is because it might still damage him, but the other one's just gonna jump to the other creature. So that's gonna be 14, then 4 damage for the increase.
So
18.
booming blade. I should have done booming blade. All right.
Correct. If the creature
I'll
were to
hit.
move, it doesn't have a reason to move though. So
Okay, I'm
neutral in
gonna
this case.
short sword him now with disadvantage.
Mhm.
Get him
That will just miss with
with
getting
Kalora there.
Mhm.
Oh. Okay, hit him again. Oh, I meant to disadvantage.
Oh, good. One more
Let me
time.
roll it. Let me roll another d20. Yeah, I missed. All right. Sorry, Kalor. Hit him again.
Go for it.
Fuck. Okay, I won't. I'm gonna go to. I should have done that. I should have gone there.
To get flanking, yep.
I should have done it before I attacked.
That's correct. But it is all good. It does happen.
Let me think here. Even if I run away and provoke his opportunity attack, he'll just refresh before Kalor comes back. So
That is correct. Yep. There's no reason to provoke it.
I'm gonna stay where I am.
Heard? Proctor, wisdom save.
You're blessed, remember?
Actually, 1 second. Never mind. That's a different different paladin that gets immunity to frightened.
I am not immune to fear.
Yeah, it's a different paladin. Yep.
I can get scared sometimes.
But you are not frightened with a 20.
Shit. Which one? I guess it doesn't matter, right? I guess they're all the same. Is this square underneath me a standable square, or is that a wall
No, considered
where
wall.
Mel is?
Yeah, Mel's just there because he's on her shoulder, but that's considered wall.
Okay. Well, I'll step into Destiny space and just swing at the dude to the south.
Go for it. That will not connect. That will. Well, actually, those attacks should be at disadvantage because of the heavily obscured. So that first attack should have been 1 attack technically. So you'd roll 1 more time
We'll
with
just-
disadvantage. And that those first 2 attacks would be combined as 1 attack, and then the lower result would be the 12, which will miss. And that'd be 13, which will also miss.
Is that just the first attack, or is that the second attack? Yeah.
Those are 2 attacks. The first 2 rolls would be considered 1 attack, and then the bottom one would be considered 2nd attack.
Yeah. Okay. I thought so. Right. Fuck. Shit. Fucking, I didn't think this through.
You'd step forwards now to
guess
maintain
I'll go
within 5
there.
feet. Yep. But now, as a note, you are within 5 feet of Kalor, but there is a wall there that will stop you. Just as a note, so you can still Sentinel Destiny, but not Kalor due to wall.
You can't sentinel me because.
Does my aura
cause,
reach red,
Because you both
or
have
does
it.
that not
Yep.
count?
The aura still wraps around corners, yes, but your Sentinel will not wrap around corners.
Well, technically it's not Sentinel, but
Or what
it's
is
just
it? Protector, sorry.
puts disadvantage. It doesn't do anything to them.
Yeah, Protector,
Yeah.
I mean. Sorry. It's the other 2 have the Sentinel. It's you that has Protector. So yes, Protector would still trigger on Destiny, but not Kalor because of wall. For clarification of wording.
Yeah. Does my aura reaching red,
Yes.
and does that count, or does it not because
Yeah,
he's not in line of sight?
No, he can wrap. It can wrap around cover.
All right, that's good. That's as good as I can get, I guess. That's me.
All right, Ray's gonna go. Let's see. It's the end of his turn ability, so it is going to go after Destiny. So attack advantage, then reduced to normal from reaction. From Defender, Destiny is still going to be 19 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
That's 13 necrotic
Strange.
damage.
Is that even with +2 AC?
Plus 2
Yeah,
will get her to
plus
17.
All right.
And then that's a Constitution
How much
saving throw.
damage did you say, sorry? 15?
13, not 15. 13.
13.
And then con save.
Con save.
That will
Oh.
fail. Speed is reduced. Or actually, wait, you plus 3, you succeed.
Oh, plus 3 to 16.
Thanks to
Nice.
Proctor. Yep.
Thanks,
So you just
Proctor.
take the 13 damage. You do not take the fatigued or the reduced. That will end
Lord's
its
re-
turn. At the end
Kalor,
of its
mate,
turn,
I'm so feeling so bad for you.
its ability will end for Cloak of Shadows.
Oh,
Let's see. This other one is not going to reuse. It's going to go for an attack. Kalor going at you because of Death's Curse. It's gonna prioritize that than activating another ability. That is a dirty 20, which would just go past shield. Okay, you'll just take base damage from the attack, but because of Death's Curse, I need one more con save. Ah,
Oh
that's
no.
the one you do not want to fail.
This
Can
is
I
the
give my
Damn it.
inspiration?
Doesn't he have?
Can
I want
move
to give
to
my
D&D
inspiration to
Beyond?
Kalor.
Yes, you
Can we move to D&D Beyond?
this is the most
Okay.
nat ones I've ever seen someone roll in a session.
just get.
Yeah,
And it's
I'm
a
giving my
consistent
inspiration from
concepts.
recap to him.
Okay, Color, re-roll. There you go. You succeed.
I
Now-
would never go on holiday
What was the
again.
damage?
Yeah, you are down to. You take 15 damage, down to 4 HP.
Jesus, 15. Okay.
And then I need one more con save to maintain heroism.
Ugh.
I'm sure Red doesn't need it anymore. Yeah, Red doesn't need it anymore.
+3 though, +3.
10 will succeed.
Oh, okay.
He still might need
I
it because
drop it anyways.
the other wraith could still do the cloak. So it's still good to have it up. It just tried to kill
It gives
you
me
first.
temp It gives me temp HP.
And then Destiny is your go.
All right. And am I #blessed as well? No, right?
You were not. You were Shield of Faith.
Wonderful. All right. Well, I gotta prage real hard. I'm gonna swing at this guy. Advantage, great weapon master. Gotta get the damage.
That will not connect.
Even with protect or with Proctor beside me, no.
Correct. Yeah, it's only 13.
Shit. Okay, I do it again.
Natural 20, very
20.
nice.
You've been rolling
Oh
like
my God.
that's been hot rolls.
That's gonna
24.
be 24.
I keep
wounded.
stealing my damn luck.
Yeah, it's been trading the crits for the natural. It is wounded now. It's not staggering though.
Oh my God. Oh, I got a crit though, so I
You
get
did?
bonus action attack.
Yep, go for it.
I do it again.
That is gonna be 17. That will not connect.
Are you fucking serious?
Actually,
oh my God.
yeah,
Okay.
because Mel's I was gonna say, but Mel, but never mind. He's incapacitated. He doesn't count.
Mel, you're useless.
He's asleep. With that, then it will go to. You know what? Technically, you do have a conscious individual. I don't think it would necessarily declare you an ally, but the sprite that you've been carrying with you would give you a +1. The fog wraith doesn't know if you're an ally or not. So that'll hit.
Oh, you're such a. Oh, praise the DM.
15 damage.
15 with the 1 on the strength roll.
The lesson is
Dagger.
pick up every random creature you find and attach it to your belt.
Yeah, I also got my I got my guy on my neck. He's sleeping all the goddamn time. That's why I called him useless earlier.
Yeah. With that, Kalor, it is your go. Yes. Is it your go? Dagger hits.
Yeah, these are just desperation attacks.
Go for it.
Oh, I'm still frightened, am I?
You are still frightened, so it would be disadvantage.
Yeah. And it's end of turn to get rid of frightened, or
End of turn, yeah.
okay.
That
Fuck.
would have been 13. That would have missed that one attack. And then that would have missed, and then wisdom save.
Yippee. Yeah.
You're still frightened.
Cannot move, so. Yippee.
Right as you go.
Okay. I'm not blinded anymore.
You are not blinded, no. The cloak of shadows is down.
Okay, I'm gonna get Red to, Kia to fly in his face, fly back to safety, and then I'll booming blade him.
Okay. Hits. 19. Jeez. Radiance, that'd be 16 to 27. 6 if he moves. He's wooded.
Okay, hit him again with the short sword. Oh, and the sword's charged now, so I'm gonna nail him with 2d10 fire damage on that.
Go for it.
So
Staggering. That's what he would have
short
been at.
sword attack.
Hits. 18. Actually, should be more. It should be 30 because of radiant damage. It is gone. Poofs. Leaving only one fog
Okay.
wraith behind.
Let's get it. Let's get on it. 14. All right, I'm gonna go to there.
Okay.
I think I'm out of movement. And then I will hit him.
Okay. That'll hit. Just not
I'm not
enough. It's
rolling
death's
great.
door. After
Oh, I get
radiant.
one more attack though.
You
Not
just need
rolling
to
great
connect.
on the. Oh,
That one
damn
up.
it.
Then that should be up to Proctor to hit that final hit before we can go again.
Please.
You have 1, 2, 3 gang up. Plus the bless, that just hits. That is lethal. You'll notice, Proctor, as you slash this fog wraith, it'll take the image of look to be a young girl, maybe in her 10 to 12 years old. She will say in a kind of a pleading cry, "Why did we have to die?" And then she'll fade away.
Are you kidding me?
Proctor feels no remorse.
No.
Fuck them kids.
You don't get the feeling that it was necessarily the wraith itself asking that question, but more of its past life before it became such a creature.
Oh.
Okay. I'll be long resting. Or you find some way to get the fuck out of here.
We are all messed up. I didn't think this would cost us such. It'd be so attritional.
Can I get you to just fucking wrap around this entire place, see if there's anything?
Do we rest?
I have all my bonus hit die, but
I need to rest.
I
think
don't
we
have
can-
any hit die. I have no
Mel
spell
is-
slot.
Mel's passively sleeping on Proctor's shoulder as Proctor is bleeding heavily.
The question is, how much of a rush are we in to get out of here?
Well, okay, let's think about it logically. The convoy, we defeated the goblins. They're loading up the carts. They were instructed to leave at the first sign of trouble. Halia is dead, but the miners are alive. They will probably return to the fort when we don't report back, thinking that we are probably in battle somewhere. So, optimistically, they've gone back to the fort without us. Worst case, the goblins' reinforcements arrive and take care of them. But we are no shape to fight the goblins, even if we retreat. Therefore, logic suggests
I'm
we
gonna
should
say
rest.
I wouldn't even worry about the townsfolk. I think we're in a much worse situation at the moment because I don't think we've come across any safe area to rest so far. Every room we've been into has been dangerous.
Correct,
Unless
but
we go chow down in the kitchen and then have a nice nap.
perhaps that's a solution. But I think the consensus, well, what I'm thinking is, we can't leave until we find out how to leave, and we can't progress any further unless we rest. And Color needs the rest. What's this level like, DM? Is this like
You're on the
lounge
second.
space?
You're on. What, sorry, you're on the second floor for clarification. What was?
No, it's
Is
like
this a
lounge
tall
space.
tower, or is this like 3 stories?
From the outside, you would maybe guess 3 to 5 floors. As noted, it seemed like it wasn't exactly accurate because you went on the first floor, you thought it was only 10 feet, but when you stepped inside, it was 15. So you're not necessarily how accurate the outside was.
But what kind of like is this like bedding and lounge space, or is it like just what's the furniture like? Could we rest here?
The ground is stone, and there is wooden furniture like there is extended benches. These are prison cells, as you've seen. You could nap in them. The race have been defeated. You did
also
notice
use the sheepskin that.
there's a few rocking chairs on the first floor.
Yeah, there was also like sheepskin that we can use to cover ourselves in the.
Yeah,
I
there's
think we
right?
should.
sheep's wool that could be used as pillows, things like that. You have the first
Yeah,
floor that was somewhat of a living room.
Let's go back down there. Yeah, let's go back down there.
We don't have much of a choice.
With-
Like I still can't move for like 10 minutes, right?
So
'Cause of
it
fatigue.
refreshes the minute for clarification. It stacks the reduction, but still stays for a minute. So after a minute, you're fine.
Okay.
But like you could have had like
I'll
a
let-
minus 100 movement speed, technically speaking,
You
and it
know,
would
like
have stacked up to that minute.
You know, like you shoulder someone's weight who's like really injured. I'll shoulder Color's weight and like help him to the kitchen area.
With that, let's take our 10 and come back at 35 to get some more ideas of how you're going to move through this tower. So we'll be right
Okay.
back.
I have a good RP thing for Destiny.
Yeah, when I see Darren next, I'm punching him in the throat. Why the fuck do you have a secret fucking mini dungeon in your fucking closet, brother?
Yeah, with full
Fuck
of
that guy.
undead and children and stuff like that.
I'm waiting for us to find Darren's like corpse, and then he's been a doppelganger this whole time.
Well, he was a sorcerer and he lost his powers. So I'm thinking that he's done something pretty shady and his powers been lost to him because of what happened here. I don't know.
I think we can assume the memories from the mimic were his memories, and like clearly he was in love with some chick, and I guess he killed her, and then he was like betrayed the order or some shit. I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah, he had more secrets than I thought. I thought he was gonna have like a magic set of boots or something under his bed, not this thing.
The guy.
Guys, that was so close on that. The DM threw us a bone.
That was a man that was stabbed. My bad. It's only because we're coming straight from that almost impossible to survive goblin fight that we somehow survived. If we were doing this at full strength, it would be easy.
No, we've had 3 sessions of battle without a long rest. We had the fight in the town where you went down, and then we just short rested. Then we went to the blacksmiths, fought the goblins there, and oh, let's solve the mystery in his house quick. And now we've gone 3 sessions with we've done 4 big battles without a long rest now.
It's the Rick and Morty in and out 10-minute adventure thing.
2 towers later.
2 towers.
Duran has summoned a second tower. This is typical Crimson Wanderers stuff. That's what we were doing at the start of the campaign. Just going back-to-back fights.
I didn't hear no bell. As like we're all just like swaying absolutely on the bridge of death.
Pure luck. Also, Red whipping out some OP items at the last second. GG's.
We've had them in the bag of holding for a while. Just haven't used them.
Haven't needed them before now.
No. It was more like, oh, we can decide this later when we get a moment. But everyone has like character builds where they have a pretty good idea how they want to use their actions. So, hey, if you got the wizard and he's out of spell slots and he needs to use his actions, must have a good to have a bag of items.
Random bullshit go. Pocket sand, huh?
I wrote these off, not to write them off, but I've not given them a lot of attention until I was like, all right, what's in the bag?
Yeah. What can I use that I've never used? Destiny opens up her bag and it's just a bunch of fucking small creatures.
Yeah. Countering just
She's got Pokeballs. Destiny does have like 3 sidekicks from this whole campaign. She's only gotten like 2 of them killed.
When your axe got stuck, you should have just picked out like one of the arms you got in your bag and used that.
Smacking.
Glassstaff's arm is magic.
It is, but does it really do damage?
I don't know. You won't know until you hit some with it.
Turns into a cannon if you replace your arm with it. Like Mega
Ooh, I
Man.
should cut off my own arm.
That's a good artificer thing. You should give it to Kalor.
I started blasting.
Yeah, I can't really replace my own arm yet.
You're waiting to get downed in combat so you can say that your arm gets cut off and then you can replace it.
That's not a bad idea. It's kind of a bad idea, but could be worse.
It means I have to die.
BRB, 2 minutes.
That's a stab in the dark. But I think the Death's Curse thing is if Kalor dies with that on him, he gets turned into a Wraith, I think. But I'm no expert.
I think the Death's Curse will cause me to die. I'm not sure exactly.
Yeah, but then you become a Wraith, just like they are.
We have a lot of fucking questions to ask whoever owns this tower, if it even is.
All right, back.
Oh,
Welcome
welcome back.
back.
All right. Is Kalor looking okay? Like, is all the stuff that hit him like kind of washed over him, and he just freaking injured now?
I think I still have the HP reduction.
No,
If I
but you're
may
not
remember.
like you're not like your soul's not being cursed or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's probably ended after disposing of them.
Only the fatigue condition ends after the minute. The temporary HP reduction is still there currently.
Yeah.
Would that resolve after a long rest, DM?
Yeah.
All right, people, we're gonna have to do that. Phandalon's gonna have to sort itself out. They've been resupplied. We've put the miners to bolster their ranks, which was like, how many miners did we save, DM?
There was 10 miners plus Halia, technically 11 total, but not
10.
including Halia, 10.
10's a big bump to their defenses. So
I don't know what good miners are going to do. I mean, they're kind of young.
okay.
They're
Well, no one. You're not allowed to
they're
attack the miner.
stronger. They're stronger in nature.
Miners, not miners.
Oh, I see. Miners, not miners.
Yeah, he thought anyway.
Good movie.
All right. If we're long resting here, let's head to the kitchens and then we'll sort out some equipment and some provisions and resting areas.
Just eat before, not after. Otherwise, it'll be a double rest.
I'll signal the group in here. Like we have to rest. Let's close the doors, lock them, get ourselves sorted, eat your rations, and we try to reconquer this place in the morning.
I will take first watch.
Fair. Destiny, come here.
I follow.
Perhaps I will explain this to you out of the sight of the oh, this is locked, DM.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, I'll come into here. Just
See a lot of people typing.
Put Mel on the bench. Okay, he's on the bench resting.
okay. Well, you waiting for Kalor to finish? Destiny, one time you asked me what I was, where I was a revenant.
Okay.
Well, I am not a revenant. I have been studying. I know that you have not been dealing with the trials of your past and recent events well, and my arcane studies have led me to an accomplishment which I made for you. Please come closer.
As I step closer, I'm gonna say, "You're not gonna try to kiss me, are you?"
I'll reach out my hand. I'll ignore that comment. Only if you want to. No. And I'll touch you on the shoulder the way you've remember like Destiny was trying to figure out what red was about.
Mhm.
Do the same, and I will take a point of exhaustion and cast remove curse.
Destiny, you
Which one?
notice the dad jokes begin fading from your mind.
Wait a second. Hold on, I got a gift for this. I got a gift for this. Where is it? Where is it? I'm looking for the Spider-Man. Where he's like no, no, because the thing. Who is it? Mary Jane. Damn it.
You've
What,
lost the
when
room.
Mary Jane dies. No! Is that like death scream?
Oh, there we go. I got it.
Yeah. It's fading away
Little-
from your mind, as if it was never there.
Did he tell me one last dad joke before he leaves?
Sure. 1 second.
No, I cast remove curse. Upcast that shit. I'm joking.
I take 6 points of exhaustion, please, God.
So you hear, why did the ghost get so good at disappearing? Because he just phased out of practice. And it fades away mid-laugh.
The laugh is just like getting further into the distance. One tear rolls down my eye.
Friend.
I whisper it under my breath, and then I'll turn to Red. Thank you. You know, I think this is the first time in many years that someone has done something for me.
You're a friend, and I told you before, I will protect you and make sure that your past does not conquer who you are. I chose this spell to make sure that you are safe.
Well, I think you know that I need it, because this tends to happen a lot.
Well, I didn't know how many curses I had to cure. With a smile.
Probably going to be more in the future.
Well, just be careful where you stick your axe.
You know I can't do that. And I'm gonna lean in. I'm gonna give him a kiss on the cheek, and then I'm gonna walk out.
All right, Red will use this room to meditate or whatever wizard or the
That's what
elven.
they're calling it
Trance.
now.
Yeah.
Trans. I'm assuming is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I've taken 1 point of exhaustion, so I just recover that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, sweet.
So with that, you recover everything from a long rest. Spells, abilities, hit dice, rounded down half, back up.
I
The
didn't think we'd
Gobbo
survive
will
that.
wake up from his rest as well. He'll be full HP as well.
Uh, are we doing watches or is it just all good? Sorry, I'm laughing at that fucking gift.
If you ate the food, there would be no one keeping watch. Except for maybe
I will-
Trans Red.
I would keep watch. I would not eat the food if that meant that I would eat my own rations, not the supplied rations.
Okay.
I'm not big on artificial stuff.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm still gonna assume that food is a bit icky, so I'll eat rations as well.
Okay.
What was the item that caused the curse?
That one was, I believe it was.
Agatha's little bag of loot box tricks.
Yeah, the loot bot tricks. Yep. It was the dagger. What's that? That's a different one. Yeah, it's a little satchel. Because when you're prying around Agatha's stuff, the Destiny acquired that one.
In the morning, can I use a first level spell slot
Mhm.
to cast protection from evil and good on myself and read some of that grimoire?
Sure.
So we're done then? We're all good? We're long rested?
You are long
No,
rested. Yes.
no problems?
No problem.
Excellent. Do I get my full HP back, or is it still the
Yes. Nope. You get full
reduced
HP.
one?
Full HP.
Nice.
Now let's go here.
For hit dice, you regain half rounded down, right?
Correct. Now, let's see.
Well, we really needed that rest.
Indeed.
Oh! Sorry, you just kind of showed up out of nowhere.
Well, let's get ourselves out of here.
We mustn't dally. We've
Does everyone feel
already been here too long, I think.
well?
I feel like I could take on a squad of mine goblin.
Destiny,
Right.
tell us Destiny, tell us a
I'm
joke.
kidding, Will.
Why did the
Excellent. I move back to the door.
I laughed out loud then.
Let's see.
After you, my lady.
Unlock. Okay, so this should be unlocked now. The goblin will say, you all had weird dreams, no?
Don't
No.
believe so.
I was eating the steak. He'll kind of look over to the steaks on the table, like he's like thinking about getting some more of it
on the ground too?
as he sees it. But he will say, "Well, I remember eating the wonderful meat prepared, and then afterwards I had this dream or nightmare, you could call it. I was studying magics. I was out and about with a half-elf woman. I remember an argument amongst myself, her, and another. There was magic flying all around in the tower. There was other people all cloaked, watching this duel, I suppose. And I suppose the vision of myself came out the victor. But it didn't feel rewarding. It was of pain. Um, I woke up afterwards, seeing some of you already resting, and I just waited.
I shared a similar vision when I touched the mimic before it transformed.
Let's be gone to this place. Darren has much to explain. And I'll open the door and lead us upstairs again.
Do you head up to the second floor, or do you immediately try to go up to the third floor following?
I think we'll go to the second and probably just look in the rooms that we didn't get to look in.
Okay.
Well, you said it was all jail cells. It was all prison
Yes.
cells, right?
Mm-hmm. That's what it looked like.
All right. Then we'll just go up to the third floor.
Okay. Let's see. Up your tokens.
How many cells, out of curiosity? Was it 4?
Yes, 4. 4 for each of the fog wraiths.
Makes sense.
You will notice as you reach the third floor, this entire floor seems much more open, as it seems almost all connected. There's a wall immediately to the right, but it feels like kind of wraps around. However, on the ground is blackish sludge that fills the entire floor.
What's on the desk?
It looks to be parchment, nothing written upon it, an inkwell, and some ink still there. And it looks like there are some cages here of different sizes.
I'm gonna grab some ink.
Okay, so you're walking on the blackish sludge on the ground to get over there.
Oh, I thought I was already in the sludge.
If once you leave the stairs, you will be, but it's not on the stairs. So if you were to step out, you'd be stepping upon it.
How deep is it?
About a foot.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta get answers to get out of here. I'll walk through the sludge to the desk.
Okay. As you begin stepping on it, you will notice you're stepping on difficult terrain, as it seems very viscous, kind of like clutches to you, and then kind of goes up and down, begins bubbling as well as you begin, stepping through it, causing air bubbles. You make your way over, you will notice more cages, various sizes, as if designed for humanoids. Small humanoids, medium humanoids, even large humanoids. Or creatures. But given the width of the cages, you don't imagine them to be beasts as much.
Can I grab the ink? Could I write spells with it?
It does appear to be 10 gold pieces of magical ink as you interact with it.
10 gold pieces. Ugh. What is on the desk? Anything written?
Just parchment. As noted, the parchment was laid out as if someone was going to write upon it, but never did.
Alright, I'll call out. Is anyone here?
No response.
Alright, let's keep going up. I'll move back to the party.
Okay. As you go to step towards the stairs, you will hear a voice in your head. It sounds not like one voice, but a cacophony of dozens. Don't leave us.
Do I just hear it?
Yes, just you. You're the one who stepped out to investigate. Everyone else has remained on the stairs.
If I try to respond to my mind and say, "Who are you?" Do they respond back?
Nope.
I ignore them and keep going up.
Okay. As you take a step to leave the area, you will notice from the blackish liquid on the ground, a hand will begin to morph and appear as a body will also from the liquid and try to grab you. Acrobatics or athletics. As you can see, the shifting like sludge. begin to appear.
Acrobatics, please. Just checking my saving throws or my abilities.
Also, do
Yeah.
this. That way it's showing there. Perfect.
Someone want to give me a bit of guidance?
Wouldn't be able to as it's not a reactionary effect.
Dang.
It will fail as it is an 18 on its result. So that will restrain you, and that will also then trigger combat, as you will notice the sound of more bubbling around and creatures kind of making noises through the sludge.
Dang it, guys. I thought we could just go upstairs quick.
You might have been able to, unless if you did not step onto into the room itself. But that ink was all too tempting.
Wizards, I tell you, man.
Well, at least the DM's rules are public and we can see they're ruled badly.
Well, you can see those rolls regardless. I gotta fix it though, but you can still see
Oh,
those
hey,
rolls
another
upon
not
finishing.
one.
Multiple rolls.
Oh my god, what is with my rolls tonight?
It just seems stuck on natural one apparently for you, for no reason.
You know, I'm gonna start like typing it out. I swear to God.
Might as well.
Oh, you got a
I'll,
loaded dice. Sorry, I use that to troll people.
You forgot to uncheck the loaded dice I clicked on your sheet, obviously. That's totally what happened. Alright,
Do I have to
so
like throw away my laptop to like put it in dice jail? Or...
Roll20 just says you need to up your subscription with them, that's all. That's the reason why.
I didn't pay the subscription. No. God, if it was pay to win, that would be so hilarious.
For D&D pay to win, you're more likely, it's like a gotcha game, you're more likely to get better results if you paid more. Throughout your game, that'd be horrible. Anyway, let's see. You're ready, you take priority over the sludges. That is your go. As you are restrained by the sludge here. Joe mark is yellow for the one restraining you.
Okay. How many more, looking like at the thing here, we got like 3 more levels on top of this maybe. Maybe 2 more.
It was 3 to 5 is what you estimated from outside.
3 to 5 and we're on level 3. Okay. Well, we're in it to win it, so I will pop Shadow, well, no, it's not Shadow Blade. I'll pop Spirit Blade Song. That's what I'm gonna do. Blade Song.
Okay.
And I'm restrained, correct?
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
So I will use Kali Kia to give me advantage on that, or at least equal the roll.
Okay.
Do I get disadvantage being restrained, or is it still fine?
Restrained is going to place you at disadvantage for attacks.
But
Normalization with advantage would occur.
Yeah, so I'll get the familiar to fly in and then go to the back of the stairwell with the pixie. And then I will hit it with Booming Blade.
That'll hit.
I'll ignore the 6.
Okay. You will notice the piercing damage does not seem to do as much as it should. Thunder damage is just fine. And are you doing the radiant or necrotic as a note for the spirit child for damage?
Oh no, Spirit Shroud's not on yet.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so it's so thunder damage goes in just fine, but the piercing does not seem to.
Okay, and then I will hit it again just with a normal short sword attack to charge the ruby up, if I can.
Okay.
Miss probably.
That will miss.
That's my turn.
Alright.
I can't move. Yeah, that's my turn.
Correct. Yep. The shifting sludge. Allowed to end its turn on ally spaces. Dashes. Gets to here to try to get in the way. Ending its turn. Everyone will audibly hear in their heads via telepathy now, not just you, Red, the "don't leave us" sound. Proctor, it is your go.
Now. Hello?
We can hear you.
Hello.
Is that mace still like magical, or is that like just a normal mace now after long rest?
No, it's still a magical weapon. It's just 1d6 against undead. So it still can use the light spell, things like that,
Okay.
but the sludge will not be extra damage.
I'm scared to attack it with the pike because I think it'll get stuck like in the mimic.
Well, I attacked it. I didn't get stuck.
Nope, he did not. Edge was just able to grapple him. I got him stuck. But it wasn't like a pseudopod like a mimic. Natural 20, very nice. Like throw a smite on that, get some extra damage in there.
I will, sir. Which
What level?
one? Let's go level 2.
So that'll be 68. Due to the crit. Very nice, and then the pike damage itself. Nice. You will notice it does half damage due to its reduction of physical damage. It is on death's door, however, after that critical hit. One more attack. Proctor. One more
Hello?
attack. We can hear you
Alright,
now.
there we go. I couldn't hear you because I didn't know if I was crashing out. Alright,
Oh,
here we go.
I'll go one more attack. That'll hit. After reduction is still lethal. Just enough. The sludge will fall apart. It will say, "We will not be forgotten," in a kind of like muffled voice via telepathy in your head rather than actually coming from its body. And then with that, moving up.
If I move down, is that provoke? If I move here,
There's the wall there. I would say it wouldn't.
That
That wall
provoke
wraps around. You're
this guy,
protected
or is there?
you're protected from
wall
full cover
protect-
around the wall. You'd be good. Holding the line there. Now to go to Destiny.
All right. I'm not restrained, am I? No, it's only
No, you're not.
red.
It was only red. Now he's no longer restrained. That one's dead. And I forgot to get
Okay.
our good old goblin in here. Perfect. He rolled low anyway, so he's fine.
Let's go. Do I have to walk up the stairs, I assume? So it'd be like
Yeah. This would be 10 here for reference.
10? Okay,
10, yeah, 10 where your token is now.
thank you. Oh! Okay, I'm going to rage! Yay!
Go
And
for
I'm
it.
going to do the things I love to do. Let me see what happens when I rage. Hopefully something good this time.
Hopefully good things.
A 1. So flaming chains lash out around me. They come up from the ground. They wrap around my arms, around my chest, and then they swing out and stick into the sludges all around. Each one makes a Constitution saving throw or takes 1d12 necrotic damage.
Okay. Coming up. They will fail. They'll be taking that damage.
Nice. Should I roll one time or one for each?
One time. One time applied to all.
8.
Very nice damage. 8 applied to all. Heard.
Okay. So my weapon is magical.
Mhm.
But it might still. I haven't done this in a while because like we've been super low on health. I'm gonna say the command word for the fire when I attack these times.
Okay.
Hopefully it'll help me out. Uh, 14 plus 1 because of gang up, I assume.
Because the fire is so irritated, it hasn't been being used lately. It will go off. So roll the additional damage as noted applied to yourself.
Do I hit, right?
You do connect.
Nice. And then the D6. D6, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Mhm.
wow.
Now, you will notice it is not magical, but is simply physical damage of those damage types that it seems to have the resistance to. However, fire damage on this thing is vulnerable. So that fire damage did double to it, and then you take half because of your resistance.
Half rounded.
2. Mhm.
Sorry, my wife is very kind to me. So that's rounded up or down?
Down. You would have taken 2 damage. It would have taken 10 because of the vulnerability. And then it would have only taken 11 damage from the resistance to the slashing damage.
Okay. And I'm going to swing at it again. Same
Okay.
dealio.
Hurt.
Uh,
That'll hit.
15, 16. Insane deal.
12 damage. Straight half from that, 24.
Fire!
12 damage from vulnerability. 3 damage to you. It is in the staggering condition.
Alright, and that is about all I can do for now, I believe. Let me double check. Yep, that's all.
Alright.
I will hold my position.
Okay. That Gobbo's gonna step out. Should have stepped to here without doing that little shimmy there. He is going to say some what sounds like psychic kind of words, mixed like telepathic words and verbal words, kind of a mixture of both. And then the psychic ball will appear and then begin to expand as it shoots off in a very large radius, but targeting its enemies. It's going to do a synaptic rend, targeting these creatures. Forcing them to make intelligence saving throws. They're so great at doing those.
They seem pretty smart.
Failed. Failed. failed, and succeeded. So 1 succeeded, 3 failed. They take.
I didn't know there was that many bad guys up there.
Yep. Just a few, just a few. So, 3 of them are now incapacitated and took 10 psychic damage.
I've been there.
One succeeded, was not incapacitated, and only took 5 psychic damage. And that will end Mel's go. It's on a recharge for him. The sludge that is not incapacitated is going to move up and around towards you, Destiny. Let's see.
Oh.
Switch that right here. Destiny coming at you with an attack.
Oh, DM.
Uh-huh.
I'm so sorry. I keep on forgetting to say this.
All
After
good.
the long rest, or like during it, could I have put on my half plate?
Yes,
Okay, thank you.
you could have.
Does that mean I did?
Yes, you have your half plate on.
Okay.
Also,
Thank you.
as a note, since this one has taken half damage and did not get obliterated at the end of its turn, new turn, this one would have split into 2 creatures, but they would have both been incapacitated still. And that is a critical hit against you on the one attack, and then a normal hit on the other attack. Unless there's any response, I will divvy out damage.
Can I a reaction protection, or is it too late? Should I say that before they roll?
It would be when I state that they're being attacked, but I believe it is you within 5 feet of them. You're 10 feet from them.
Ah, gotcha. Never mind.
But there is someone who can still decide if they
And I
want
will
to
keep
burn
that
a
in
spell
mind.
slot. Oh, good.
I will not, just because Destiny's a barbarian. I think she can take the hit.
Okay. That is going to be 42 acid damage then.
Holy fuck! I'm sorry.
Maybe I can't take a hit. 42?
42 with the crit and the other attack that hit.
Okay, Oh shit.
I thought you had rage up.
I
I didn't know it was acid. I didn't know it was
It's
acid.
acid.
I didn't know it was acid.
Yeah, I gotta hold on to those level 1 spell slots, huh?
The little icon above his Red's point of view is Destiny will remember this.
Yeah, look, just to be clear, Destiny, we're not dating, so this isn't any.
Kalor, it is
You're
your
such
go.
a player.
Wizards.
Destiny got friend zoned.
Yeah, Wizards, am I right?
Kalor, it's your go.
Okay. So I will take 2 pot shots. So there's one on the bottom right here, right? Or is Roll20 just fucking up?
There is one right here. There is 2 of them that are on death's door right here that are incapacitated. And there's more up top here.
Okay. I will shoot the one on death's door that I can see. With my gun.
Okay.
All good.
It is dead after reduction still.
Okay, and then just make my way past red. And then the second guy in death's door.
Hits. Dead after reduction.
Okay. And then back to the safety of my hole.
Yep. Incapacitated. Incapacitated. Red.
Okay. Well, I've got just seeing if I can do something crazy. Because I got the movement, I'm gonna go up here.
Okay.
Holy shit kebab. Alright. Destiny, this is for you to make up for that. So I'm gonna cast Wither and Bloom.
Ooh.
It's a 10-foot radius, so it hits all of them.
Heard.
And so that they all take con save or take
Mhm.
3d6 necrotic damage.
They all failed.
All fail. All right, great. I'm just gonna roll 3d6.
Mhm.
Not great,
Damage is
but
damage.
Destiny, roll a hit die, and add my spell. Add +4 to your roll.
They're almost injured. And you did notice that if they are under injured and they are in the wounded condition and they end their turn, they will split into multiple.
Right. Destiny, you roll your hit die.
I do not.
Then let's see. Anything else while that hit dice being rolled? Max HP, nice.
Ooh. So
15
that's and then
plus
add +4 to that.
19. Nice.
Bonus action. I'm going to do a weapon attack. Just one against the. Is that blinded?
Incapacitated.
Yeah, I'll just hit it with a advantage.
Okay, that is half damage.
All right, I got an extra 10 feet of movement. I'll go to here.
Okay.
So I'm in the aura. That's my turn.
Proctor, it is your go.
Is this a check I can do to determine? These are like sludges, right? I
Uh-huh.
assume their acid damage probably won't do much to them.
You can assume that they might be dealing acid,
Can I
therefore they
confirm that?
might not be affected by acid.
Yeah, I thought as much.
Most time,
Very well.
most
I'll
kind
just
of
swing on
damage
this
type that a
guy
creature
then.
deals is either resistant or immune to.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, pike this motherfucker in front of me.
With Gingo, that will miss.
Big yeah.
That'll hit. Would you like to use this might?
Yeah, sure. Let's go level 2.
A level 2 would be 3d8. $12 more damage. Now he's gonna place in the winning condition.
Because I've smited, does that mean I can't cast any spells as bonus action?
No, you still can. Smites don't cast as a leveled
Alright, I'm gonna-
spell. Don't count as a leveled spell for that ruling.
Excellent. Okay. I will cast as a bonus action Hunter's Mark on, I guess, the guy in front of me.
Okay. Sounds good. Ideally, you would cast that first and then go for your 2 attacks to get the extra damage.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh well.
But all good. That'll end your turn then. Destiny, it is your go. You know you got to put this one down before it gets to the end of its turn, otherwise it's gonna split.
I think I can do that. I'm gonna do the thing that I always do.
Go for it.
Very nice. Advantage. Wang with fire.
That'll hit.
And then D6.
on death's door. And you take 3 fire damage. You hit with your second
then-
attack, and it's lethal.
Yep. Oh,
That will not
maybe
connect.
Great Weapon Master wasn't a good. That doesn't matter either way. Yeah, I got nothing. Wait. Action Surge.
Okay. You sure you want to use it here? You don't have to wait until take another short rest. Or at the very least.
Unless you take a point of exhaustion.
True.
Yeah.
You have Mel coming up next before that sludge has a chance to go.
I'll hold it.
You painfully hold it. Action surge.
Yeah, I'm like. Ugh.
Okay, 2 psychic bolts going out. Hits once, misses the other thanks to gang up, and obliterates it before it can split. Cutters mark can now be passed to another creature. That's your bonus action.
Do I have to do that on my turn?
Yes.
Okay,
Your
cool.
turn. Yep, your next bonus action you can pass it. Kalor, it is your go.
Very well.
Okay. Hey, can I move, please? Roll 20, can I please? There we go. Oh boy. No, that means 2 more revolve shots. Never mind. 1 revolve shot. Never mind.
The last one will just hit thanks to Destiny within 5 feet of this one.
Oh, just hit. Okay, nice. And then I will just move backwards. And end my turn.
Alright. Creature will go. Gonna move forwards. Actually, you can't. No, it has been the end of Mel's turn. The capacity would have ended. No, it does not. It uses the same concentration that you have active, Proctor. It's gonna go 2
Cool.
attacks.
Does it have to make another intel saving throw?
No, it's incapacitated till the end of it's his next turn, which it already has been. It only gets 1 save. Otherwise, it's incapacitated.
Right, okay.
Let's see. That is a 25 not natural to hit you, Proctor, and then that is a just hit 17 red. Do you respond to red?
For how much?
Sorry, I'm blade songed.
Oh, sorry, you should be higher then. You just had to mark it because your token still says 17.
Yeah,
So,
sorry, marked it.
no worries. Okay, then it will only be 11 damage to you, Proctor. Or the acid, which I believe, don't you? Isn't acid the one you resist? For your
Does
Dragonborn?
Proctor have Sentinel as well, or can I proc Sentinel here?
No, he has a protection. He does not have Sentinel. You can trigger Sentinel on Proctor. So Proctor, you'll take 5 instead of 11 because you're resistant to acid.
Which is just normal roll though. Yeah. Oh, I missed.
That not hit. Or action expended. And then that's going to.
And also gang up.
It would be the +4 cap would still be minus that's 13 at maximum. It wouldn't hit.
Okay, fair.
Red, it is your go.
Can I do something really cheeky here? They're vulnerable to fire damage, right?
They are vulnerable to fire damage. That is correct.
Alright, I'm hit with Green Flame Blade.
Yeah, the other one's just 5 feet away.
How injured are these comparable?
They are both just. This one actually should be in the wounded condition now. The other one is just outside the wounded condition.
So I'll go between them.
Mhm.
I'll get Kia to help me with this one. And I am going to green flame blade this one with advantage. Oh man, so close.
Let's see. So that's down. So 9 down to 4, and then 4. That treated 4 is 8. So 8 damage. That okay.
And I'll have the fire damage jump to me and hit me.
Okay.
And I will cast Absorb Elements with my reaction.
Okay. So you take 3 damage from your spell, but then gain an extra 1d6 on your next attack.
With fire damage, but it's vulnerable.
Mhm.
So, short sword attack. Does that hit?
Just misses.
Alright. Next attack, or like next attack that lands?
It's your next attack that lands, I believe. Let's see. First time you hit on your next turn, yeah. Hit the hit.
Okay. Hit again. Oh, that's not gonna do it. What can hell?
Also, won't do it. 2 nat 1s in a row.
Well, wow. Because I thought I was inspired by. Nah. D&D gods punish me.
Fairly so. You
So
did
my next turn.
yeah, you did use that reaction, so technically based on the word, you still have it for next turn.
Okay.
Because you did it on your turn. But that will end your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Sludge is gonna go and attack at you. It is going to miss, but as it ends its turn, since it is in the wounded condition, it's going to split into 2. And then be there. Proctor, as you go.
I will move Hunter's Mark onto the chunky boy.
Okay. Hits. Okay, half damage. Is now wounded.
Is that the right damage for Hunter's Mark?
Uh-huh. You're right.
Swing again.
Hits. Reduced.
Sorry, just take the first one.
Heard. It is almost staggering.
I will smite it.
Okay.
Go level 1 this time.
Okay. 2d8. Not enough, but it is enough to put it staggering. End of turn.
Yes, sir.
Destiny reactions back. Here you go. You might be able to do this all in one go, potentially.
Destiny.
Quinn said he had to
BRB.
step away.
Oh, okay.
So it said, on my turn, I do what I always do.
Heard. I will roll that in just a second then. I will go for the attacks. Even though reckless is not necessary, it does make sense for them to reckless, so I'll just reckless for them anyway. Or not reckless, I Great One Master for them. One, 2, and then that one would have hit. without the damage from applying, so reduction would kill it. No need for the fire damage. Then would have stepped up, it would have missed with that attack, but bonus action would have triggered from reducing creature to 0. Hit with the next attack, taking the fire damage as well as the reduction. Dealing 1 fire damage to self, 4 fire damage to them, plus a damage reduction. Would have put the one on the right on death's door. End of turn. Mel's gonna step forwards and Psionic Blast. Or Psionic Bolt, technically. Those 2 creatures. Boom and boom. Hitting thanks to gang up. And annihilating the one on the right. Failing to annihilate the one on the left, reducing it to death's door. 1 solid hit will kill it. As it goes to Kalora to finish it off. That'll hit, and as noted as insta-kill, you will see the faces of countless captives, vagabonds, courtesans, children seem to have been orphans. All these kind of faces appear through the sludge's form before it finally dissolves.
What is
That'll end
there?
combat.
Done.
I can see why he didn't want anyone to evacuate to here.
I can also see why he didn't want anyone to know why he gave away his powers from his order. Can I like walk? I'm just gonna walk the perimeter of the room. If that's the right, DM, just to confirm what I've seen. There's a little wall there.
As you check around, you will notice there's a wall on the end here. You will see more cages of humanoid size. You will notice what looks to be some sort of... It's almost like a desk for remembrance. There looks to be carvings of different people. Exact carvings as if the person went through good time to carve statues of every single person. Different men, women, children, ages, races, all carved and laid on top of this table. Some lay scattered on the ground as if one got hit onto the ground, or several got hit onto the ground at some point. Lie on this table. The carving tools are still there as well. To the corner over here, there looks to be some sort of vat that seems to be pumping and facilitating this blackish sludge. Some sort of machine.
Kalor,
Yeah.
you are an expert in machines. Can you deactivate this one? Destroy it?
Would I be able to, DM?
I would say with your knowledge as you investigate this machine, you will notice the designs of the cherry blossoms and the skulls all over it. As you look toward the kind of connections, you will notice while this does look mechanical, this seems to be a supernatural-like thing. It may be that the machine itself is a metaphor for something, not necessarily a active contraption per se. Like these pieces don't connect. This shouldn't be functioning, but supernaturally it does, regardless of what the mechanics say of it. You don't get the feeling there is a way to necessarily stop it, but it feels like it's more of a symbolistic type thing. A machine that goes unending.
Okay, can I just cast Detect Magic?
Sure.
See.
You will detect a source of conjuration coming from it. It's quite powerful at that. It seems to be able to continually conjure these creatures.
Yeah, I'll just turn to Red and just shake my head. It looks like a machine, but this whole place is fucked up.
Well, I'll help with that, and I'll go down and I'll green flame blade it, so I can just like get fire to jump between them.
Okay, I'll just step back.
You will notice it will burn the sludges that are currently in the side that seem to be manifesting, but the object itself does not break. It doesn't seem to even take any damage. But it burns the sludges that are currently boiling inside.
Mm,
Destiny.
I don't think she's back.
If I handed Destiny a crowbar, could she break it?
I will say, in
I think it's like the stuff's down below. It's like not real.
as much as Destiny tries to break this thing, crowbar, pry it off the wall, it doesn't budge. But it did seem like at the very least you were able to burn, causing maybe more of a timer for the sludges to reappear. But this supernatural thing does not appear destructible.
Okay, let's go upstairs.
We have a new mission. Find the center of the tower and destroy it.
I hesitantly agree.
And Darren will answer for this, whatever this is.
How long would you Red have known him for?
How long have I read on him for?
Yeah.
4 or 5 years.
Damn. Are the stairs still leading up from this, or?
You will notice that the staircase will spiral and end here. There is no 5th floor. It seemed to be somewhat of an illusion. There is only a 4th floor. And as you make your way up to the top of it, you will notice that there is someone there, someone familiar to the party. However, it looks like he is aged significantly less than he is currently, as you see Darren, but a much younger Darren, who seems to be sitting at the table here. One moment. Let me bring him to the right layer. As noted, here's what he looks like currently, but it looks like a younger version of himself, maybe even before he reached adulthood as an elf. But you'll notice a telescope that points out the window here, some supplies, alchemist supplies, herbals, some books, parchment scattered around, a door to the corner there, sheep's wool for bedding there, and Darren seems to be focused on what looks to be some sort of potion that he seems to be crafting. He doesn't seem to pay you much mind as you come up the stairs. I'm not certain if he heard you or not. But with that, I believe we're at time. A little bit over, actually, for that combat. If I'm correct. Yes.
Yeah.
So, with that, we will leave it there to see what's going on with this new Darren next time.